Hello, welcome to Season 6 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We will get started with the preseason in just a minute. So, we have expanded the league from 22 to 28 teams. There are 6 brand new expansion teams. Those expansion teams are the KBs, Michael, the KBs, Michael, D-Land Kings, who inherits the roster on history of the old Dynamic Divorce. We have the Fabled Fairies, Floppy Flamers, and the 6th expansion team is Dratini Domain. We will be seeing 28 teams play today. We also have a couple of teams who rebranded with brand new general managers. So let's see. We have the Bad Opinion Tellers, who are inheriting the roster of the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. We have the D-Land Kings expansion franchise inheriting Dynamic Divorce because Joe has been reinstated to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. He is allowed to participate and he is allowed to have his amiibo back in the league. So that means the like of Aerith, Farmed, and a bunch of other Joe amiibo, Silly as well, Season 2 MVP, they are back in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League as Joe does have his Zelda on his roster thanks to the inheritance system. That does mean Detroit, they do get farmed back on the roster. They trade away Failnaught to D-Land actually, who then traded to the Floppy Flamers. Some other amiibo too includes Toronto. They released Snaketails to bring back Silly, and with that Snaketails, she found her way to D-Land, who then get traded to the Time Zone Squad. Speaking of the Time Zone Squad, they traded away the Season 3 MVP Pancakes to Detroit. Why? Because Coming At Ya retired from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So since Coming At Ya was retired, Detroit, they had to replace their Byleth, their King DD, and they let Bloodflame go, replacing their Pyramithra 2, their core 3 members. Instead, we will see Farmed, Pancakes, and we, a rookie Pyramithra who is trained by Bunsui. As for the Time Zone Squad, Pancakes was not the only member they let go of. AI Sonic had retired from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, and Crony was ruled ineligible for this upcoming season because her trainer had not submitted the right form in time. Crony might be eligible to rejoin in Season 7 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, but we will have to wait and see in a couple of months. Anyways, let's see some other drama. The Ditto Burritos. They were able to hang on to Thanatos in the expansion draft after leaving him unprotected, so he was able to stay with the team. That trade to Detroit, by the way, we already mentioned that. It was part of a 4-team trade, which also included Holy Army of Fergus, who inherited the roster of Grand Army Republic, formerly known as Edmonton. Frandy is the new general manager for that team. But before we start talking a little bit more, let me share that stream link real quick so we can get people into the chat. Hello, welcome. Preseason will start in just a minute. Let me come in real quick. Live now. Round 1 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 6 Preseason. Get that link real quick. Let me ping GM and trainer roles too. Brand new roles in the Discord server. Alright, people should be joining soon. Let's see, what were some other big major changes here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League in between seasons? Let's see. Oh yeah, with the retirement of J9K's amiibo from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, that also means the 456 Squadron. Although they do keep Cyber Sans, the reigning MVP trained by Obsessed, they do lose their Link, Mediafire. They did get a Link in the draft to replace him, but that's going to be some other things. Some other new general managers to the team. We already mentioned Frandy just now, Holy Army of Fergus. That trade allowed this team to get the 3rd overall pick in the draft, in which they drafted Dimitri, a rookie Byleth amiibo. Ascent was traded to the Time Zone Squad as part of that deal to make up for the most likely temporary loss of Crony for this season. What were some other deals? Let's see. These Cinnabon Splitters went through 2 transitions. Originally, they were going to be inherited by Jocelyn, the former manager of Red Plus Blue before Soy Sauce took control of the full team, but she stepped down from her post, and Dark Soul decided to inherit the team instead and rebrand the team to the Dark League. So welcome Dark League. Another team with the rebrand is the Critical Crashers. Ruffle stepped down as the general manager but is still sending amiibo to the league. Mogman7 has taken over with the Tax Fraudulence. I think that should be it for the rebrand department. Alright, as well as big major transactions that happened during the offseason. Oh yeah, one other thing. Mid-Class Nation, they made a minor trade. Joe Sephiroth, who was initially going to be a part of this roster, got traded over to Dillon. In exchange, mid-class, they managed to get Duke Fizzle's Hero, who is a rookie hero amiibo that Dylan had originally drafted. We'll see what Mid-Class Nation can do this upcoming season. They lost their last 4 in a row to miss out on the playoffs in round 18 to the Natsuki Lovers. But with everything said, everything done, welcome to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League Season 6 Preseason. Since it's a preseason, I'm going to see if I can try standing from my desk instead of sitting down in a chair. So apologies, audio is a bit wonky. Let's see. Today's schedule, we are going to start off with... Oh yeah, that's right. Let's talk about the league alignment real quick. There's 28 teams. We are going back to the conference format. So Eastern Conference, Western Conference. The Eastern Conference consists of the Ditto Burritos, Ottawa, Chaos Corp, JG Wentworth, Your Worst Nightmare, Amiibo Engage, the Novas, Toronto, Buffalo, Boston, Miami, Dublin Kings, Michael, and the KBs. So 3 expansion teams in the Eastern Conference. As for the Western Conference, the 456 Squadron, the Time Zone Squad, Bad Opinion Tellers, formerly known as the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, Nazi Lovers, Mid-Class Nation, Detroit, Green Bay, the Dark League, Tax Fraudulence, Holy Army of Fergus, Carbon Show's Team, the Floppy Flamers, Dratini Domain, and the Fabled Fairies. Those are the 14 teams in the Western Conference. The top 6 teams at the end of the regular season will make it to the playoffs, so 6 in the East, 6 in the West. All-Star Game will also be East versus West, but we will retain the best of 3 format. Speaking of format changes, we are still doing 18 rounds in the regular season, but the preseason has been modified a little bit. Instead of doing 5-6 rounds that we had been doing in the past, it's going to be a Swiss bracket for the preseason. So the matchups for today for round 1 of the preseason Swiss tournament are going to be the KBs versus Ditto Burritos, Michael versus Ottawa, Dublin Kings versus Chaos Corp, Miami at JG Wentworth, Boston versus Your Worst Nightmare, Buffalo at Amiibo Engage, Toronto versus Novas, Fabled Fairies at the 456 Squadron, Dratini Domain at the Time Zone Squad, Floppy Flamers at the Bad Opinion Tellers, Carbon Show's Team at the Natsuki Lovers, Holy Army at Mid-Class Nation, Tax Fraud at Detroit, and the Dark League versus Green Bay to close things off. Welcome everyone, I am 1AM, your host for tonight. Let's get started here as the KBs. They had the first overall pick in the draft, and with that number 1 overall pick, they chose Last Dreams, Soy Sauce's Link, as their roster is Madam Am, Criminal, Throat Goat, Choppin's Cheap, and Last Dream. On the other side, the Ditto Burritos are your defending champions. Congratulations to the Ditto Burritos. We will see Ditto, Did I Do, Om Nom Nom, Undying, and Soul 9. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League preseason starts now. It's been about a month and a half since we crowned the Ditto Burritos as champions, almost 2 months actually, but the leadoffs, it's going to be Madam Am. This is their second season in the league, but did not get any play action last season versus Ditto. He has been the leadoff for his team his entire career, entering year 6, now at the ring. We will not be seeing the home stages of any of these expansion teams during the first round of this preseason. All 6 expansion teams are on the road, but let's see. The KBs, they will be playing on Unova Pokemon League. I forgot what stage Michael was playing on. Dublin, I believe they're going to be at Midgar, Battlefield Form. The Fabled Fairies, for the first time since Season 4, we will see the Swarms former hold stage get used, so Skyloft is back on the map. Have a bias leadoff as OBS, I believe, has disconnected. We apologize for that, folks. It's going to be 111 to 22. 111 to 22, 127 to 22. We are going to see Did I Do out for the Ditto Burritos now. It's going to be down tilt, Madam M off stage, Egg, we see, she falls short. Criminal comes out now for the KBs. It's going to be 0 to 49. He spent Season 4 back with the 456 Squadron. This is Mario Dude's King Deity Amiibo. 0 to 73 right now. As Did I Do off stage, 89. Forward smash, way too far for that forward smash to do anything. It's going to be a back throw out of this parry. 0 to 110. Did I Do? He comes back to the stage, straight to the ledge. 0 to 110. We're going to see off smash getting interrupted by back air, but this down air sending Did I Do to the other side of the stage. 8 to 128, and a knockout with the up tilt. Here comes the rookie Om Nom Nom for your defending champion Ditto Burritos. It is going to be 8 23 to 13, 42 as Om Nom Nom getting some good damage. That's going to be up tilt being interrupted by the super armor. 42, 74 already onto this rookie Piranha Plant. It's going to be coming up back onto the stage. 42 to 75 as we see the up smash. 42 to 96. It's going to be down there out of the parry. No parry because of that forward tilt. It is 50 to 104 and a forward throw here. I believe this could be Criminals' second KO, maybe his third. Going to be 50, 62 to 122. There's a non-zero chance we don't see the first overall pick, as this is now a 4-2 lead for the KBs. The Ditto Burritos, they are not using most of their starters, but Criminal offstage, and he is gonna fall short. With Undying, another rookie amiibo. This is Joseph's Lucas, chosen in the second round as now Throat Goat. That is Staples' Olimar. This is the first time in the league that Staples sends amiibo. I believe he has a Pyramithra somewhere in this league. I believe Pixar Mom is with Buffalo. Not sure if we're going to see her today, but it's going to be 44 to 36 as Throat Goat got caught in the up special. 55 to 36. We see the Olimar. He is walking. He's going to go for side Bs. That is going to get shielded. 55 to 36 as things are turning to a Mexican standoff. PK Fire. 66 to 36. We see PK Fire missing because of the down air there. 66 to 47. It is going to be now a down air from the Lucas into a forward tilt. Goes off stage with a neutral air. 94 to 47. And as Lucas, he does have the distance to come back to the stage. 94 to 69 to 78 right now. This is a 3 versus 2 scenario with the KBs in the lead over your defending champions. 94 to 78, 94 to 88. We see Throat Goat. He's missing this Pikmin while the up tilt that puts Undying at 105. You don't want to leave Soul 9 with a 1 versus 3, so ideally you want to get rid of this Olimar at least. Make it a 1 versus 2. Up smash, that will KO. It will make this 2 versus 2. How much damage can this Lucas get on Talk is Cheap? The last time Talk is Cheap played in a game, it was Season 4 with, at the time, the Novas, who ended up winning the championship there. So Talk is Cheap, his first season back from reinstatement. He gets Shuriken right there, and now 1 versus 2 scenario for Soul 9. Jab, jab, jab. First jab, jab, jab of the preseason. 39 to 0, 39 to 20. We're going to wait and see as this Pyramithra. This is Amalgamate's Pyramithra, rotation starter from this team. Did not get as many reps this past season in the championship run. It is 65 to 41. We see the jab, we see the down smash, 82 to 41. Talk is Cheap, another jab, 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 97 to 41. There's a non-zero chance we could see Last Dream, the first overall pick in this draft, if this Ryu gets KO'd. 97 to 86. Soul 9 off stage, comes back on, a missed side B though, getting punched with that down air. 113 to 86 of the Ryu. Side B, Soul 9, she switches to Mithra, comes back, but she's high, the dash attack. And the KBs will take their first game of the preseason as they win this 5-3. So the team with the first overall pick will defeat the defending champions to start off the preseason. Criminal, 2 KOs. Talk is Cheap, 2 KOs in his first game since reinstatement. And Undying had also gotten 2 KOs too. This was pretty solid back and forth action. Not the beautiful back and forth action we're used to, but still. We're gonna have to wait at least one more round to see Last Dream, the first overall pick, make his debut in the preseason. Alright, coming up next. Not sure if we're gonna do any intermissions or not. I think I still have the finals banner on my intermission screen. But up next is Michael versus Ottawa. It's gonna be all Eastern Conference games and all Western Conference games for the first round of the Swiss. Things will get a little funky in round 2 though. We'll have to wait and see. But up next, Michael versus Ottawa. And yes, I did change the music already for Ottawa, so they are back to their regular red form for the regular season. Thought about doing the Persona 4, but I forgot to reach out to their general manager before approving the idea. So, just gonna be the regular. So, Michael currently has 7 amiibo on their roster. This is gonna be HD as the general manager. Was a part of that defunct NHL season simulator we tried a few years ago. But the leadoff for this team, I did mention already that a bunch of rookie general managers are going with a Byleth leadoff. We're going to see a Byleth leadoff here. This is going to be another Byleth who was added to the league last season but did not play last season. Was a free agent all year. Smokes Byleth Paragon. Let's bring him in real quick. Alright, then this Michael team, I believe they did have the second overall pick in the drafts. So with that pick, I believe KB's Ganondorf Yususo was that number 2 pick. I correctly predicted the 1, 2, and 3 in that mock draft we had done, by the way, where it was going to be Last Dream, Yususo, and Dimitri. That was correct, but after number 3, my mock draft completely shattered like a March Madness bracket. Where is that Ganondorf? KB, Ganondorf, Yususo, J, KB, Yususo. This is also the first season that KB does send to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. KB is the general manager of the KBs, by the way, the team who just beat the Ditto Burritos. We are going to see White Cheese's King Dedede, Terrence. I don't think he's gotten any regular season action yet in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. We'll see if that changes here in the preseason. But alright, here comes Terrence. In slot number 4, an amiibo that has not gotten too much action in years, Joe's Link No Mouth. Let's find him real quick. With Joe's amiibo being allowed in the league, it did lead to some redistribution, all that across the league. We already mentioned the situation with Farmed and Silly and how that resulted in the existing Violet, existing Aegis going to different teams. The 5th and final amiibo for this team is going to be Drew's Piranha Plant Tommy. Tomney. Let's find Tomney real quick. Gotta be somewhere up here. Drew is a rookie general manager to this team, to the general manager of... Have you gone yet? Nope, not yet. You're gonna be in the next game after this. Welcome, Joe. Welcome. I just started about 10-15 minutes ago, I believe. I had a little bit of delay for technology issues, all that, so we are good. The 5th and final amiibo is going to be Drew's Piranha Plant Tomney. So here is Tomney. Yeah, honestly, I might just do no intermissions today. We'll save intermissions for the regular season. It's preseason. We can be a bit more casual with our presentation. Alright, Ottawa. So, we are not going to see that many starters for Ottawa today. Actually, none of the 5 starters will be playing today for Ottawa. They made it. They had a breakout season this past season. They went, I believe, 13-5, I believe. And, they made it to the semifinals, but unfortunately, Game 2, they blew a 1-3 lead to the Chaos Corp, which in Game 2, so no force in Game 3, just go straight to the offseason. But alright, we're going to see some amiibo that we have not seen at all, or if not in a while. The lead-off for this match is going to be Holy Wars' Pokemon Trainer, Nemona. In slot number 2, we're going to see one of my amiibo, actually. This is going to be... I need to retrain this amiibo. I need to genuinely retrain him. But, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Dr. Slot 3. This is going to be one of the rookies that Ottawa had selected. This is a Pyramithra by the name of Golden Gal. I had actually had this on my mock draft that Ottawa was going to pick this amiibo, but I had them selected for the first round. Instead, this Pyramithra goes in the second round of the draft, which Ottawa does select. Beta Dudes, Pyramithra, Golden Gal. Alright, slot number 4. We have not seen this amiibo play in forever, and I mean like forever. Like, we're talking about like Season 2, Season 3 most likely. Yeah, I don't think she's played since Season 3, but ladies and gentlemen, this, if you are a longtime viewer of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, you'll be very familiar with this amiibo from the old days. Ina Craft's Zelda Zeldina. Alright, the 5th and final amiibo for Ottawa today is going to be their first round rookie. It is going to be a Mii Sword Fighter. Luckman's Mii Sword Fighter, the only amiibo that Luckman sent to this season's draft pool. Let's find him real quick. Sisney. Alright, so match number 2 of, let's see. Match 2 of 14 for tonight. We have Paragon, Yusiso, Terrence, No Mouth, and Tomney versus Nemona, Dr. Golden Gal, Zeldina, and Sisney. Let's begin. Michael versus Ottawa. So, the regular season format this upcoming season, you're going to play 14 games in your conference. No, sorry, you're going to play 12 games in your conference. You play all but one team in there. The one team you don't play is the one team you're playing here in this round of the preseason. But the leadoffs are Paragon versus Nemona. It is a new season for Ottawa, which means Mementos is back to being red. If they want blue Mementos again, they have to make it back to the postseason. And with the momentum they had last year, it should be an easy job to do with Paragon already at 72. We're going to see Nemona coming back onto the stage. Last season, Ottawa had the best leadoff in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, Taste, who had a breakout season of his own, former #1 overall pick. I believe he went 11-5 as a leadoff. It's going to be 108-34, and here comes the Charizard, as this was a Charizard leading Pokemon trainer. 125-44, neutral air, not landing, so it's going to be a 4-throw here. Charizard still comes out as a missed down smash there from Paragon. 125-66, we're going to see Flare Blitz right there. That's going to be a leadoff win for Nemona, and here comes So, the number 2 overall pick in this draft. Going to be 20-78. We see, oh, he knew the Ganondorf was going to jump. That was a smart move from Nemona right there. Going to be 44-66 to 135. It's So off stage, comes back on out of the parry. We are going to see up throw. After the up throw, going to chase, and there's a forwarder right there. That is 2 kills from Nemona in the leadoff, as now Terrence comes out. White Cheeses, King Dedede. 2 uppies, going to go for the up tilt. Going to be down throw. Do we see forward air? We see off smash instead. Up B, try to catch, but Terrence jumping above it with an up B of its own. Looks like he likes to go for the onstage up B, and it looks like it works. Dr. Bruh, 1AM's Dr. Mario coming out right now for Ottawa. It is going to be 3 versus 4. 54-0 right now. Dr. Bruh got 62 forward tilt. It's going to be 75, and a forward smash right there will not get rid of Terrence, but he is gonna fall short. I did not think he was going to fall short right there, but he does. It's a 4-2 lead for Ottawa right now, as Dr. Bruh waiting as No Mouth comes back onto the stage. This is Joe's Link, and that dash attack right there will get rid of Dr. Bruh. Here comes the rookie Golden Gal for Ottawa. Going to be 0-1 to 0 right now. We see forward smash getting shielded. Going to be up tilt, down there, off smash, 12-22 right now. Michael down by 1 stock right now. Going to be 28-47. 28-47 right now. In the Link, he gets good, but he got punished by that. He straight up got punished by that for that mistimed side B into up B. And there's an up B right there from Golden Gal. 69-47, as this is still the Pyra out with a side B. 90-47. We see No Mouth come back onto the stage. Side B is going to miss, as we see off smash. Golden Gal at 66%. No Mouth already has 1 KO in this game. This forward smash right here, that's going to send Golden Gal off stage, as No Mouth, he's going to wait. He goes off stage, and the back air does not tech. That's 2 kills from Joe's Link, and now Zeldina. This Zelda has not gotten too much action since Season 2, Season 3 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. We're talking back when she was with Your Worst Nightmare. Going to be down throw here. Do we see back air? We see up air. That's going to end No Mouth's night, and it's a 1 versus 2 for Tomney. Drew's Prompt Plant, also a rookie. It's going to be 5-66. We see down air attention right there from Zeldina. 9-66. 28, 44-66. We see neutral airy. It's going to be off smash. Zeldina survives for now. It's going to be 44-88. We see forward tilt, forward air missing from the Prompt Plant, but this is a down throw into nothing. Actually, it's a forward smash, and now it's 1 versus 1. So rookie versus rookie. Tomney versus Cisne. Going to be 52-0 right now. We see down special. Tomney off stage, coming back on. Going to be 71-0 right now. Down B, 87-0. We see Tomney using the Poison Cloud to stall a little off stage. It's going to be off smash, getting parried. Down throw, forward air, 89, 106-19. Keep in mind, this was a 4-2 lead for Ottawa earlier. It's going to be 119, 128-19. We see Tomney climbing back onto the stage. It's going to be this parry. It's a forward throw. 140-19. Tomney coming back on stage right now. It's going to be out of the parry. Another forward throw from Cisne. Going to be 149-19. This Prompt Plant needs to get some damage soon onto the Mii Sword Fighter. He is already at 166%. And that's a forward smash right there. Cisne is going to be off stage, coming back on. Finally some damage onto the sword. We see forward smash, 166-60. Poison Cloud is going to be down throw out of that parry. 166-81. Down B getting parried. Poison Cloud damage. But there's a down B right there. And Ottawa is going to hold on as they win this game 5-4. Alright, the rookie Mii Sword Fighter will hang on for Ottawa as a 4-2 lead is saved. That was 2 kills from Nemona, 1 kill from Dr. Bruh. No Mouth had tried to close things up with 2 kills of his own, but it was too little, too late. Tomney could not get the 1 versus 2. Alright, that was Michael versus Ottawa. Up next, it's going to be the Dublin Kings versus the Chaos Corp, the Season 1 champion who inherits that old roster, inherits that old history against the finalist loser, the Chaos Corp. Oh ho ho! They got a huge acquisition in the draft. They managed to get themselves one of Nightmares' Byleth. That's going to be huge for the Chaos Corp as they want to make it back to the finals. But first, a preseason has to be run. Let's see what happens when we have Old Guard and New Guard face off against each other. Up next, the Kings versus the Chaos Corp. Chaos Corp still gotta play their home games over here. Sorry folks, no intermissions today, just gonna be, you're gonna have to hear me yap during these screens. Unless, you know what, let me show that real quick. Let me show that banner real quick from the last season finals. Yeah, if only it wasn't for the audio delay that we had during the finals. That reminds me, one thing I need to fix before we get to the start of the regular season is I want to record my stuff on 2 separate audio channels. I want to have one audio channel for the gameplay and a separate audio channel for my voice, just in case things do get delayed. I can at least fix it in the VOD or a video that I do make. So we'll have to wait, we'll have to see. But let's see. This is going to be the Kings versus Chaos Corp. So let's start with the Kings. And they got themselves an Olimar leadoff. That trend of Olimar leadoffs is continuing here in Season 6 of the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League. Let us start with Soy Sauce's Olimar Kenjaku. Then, I mentioned many times already that the reinstatement of Joe's Amiibo did result in a bunch of shuffling. The Amiibo we are about to feature was on Edmonton's roster back in Season 4, did not play for Grand Army of the Republic when they moved to Grand Army's 4 side, and did not stay either with the reinstatement for Holy Army of Fergus when they moved up to, well, Fergus. Let's find Joe's Steve. I am Steve. I should probably have these new actually loaded. So, I had mentioned that Failnaught had been traded from Detroit to the Dublin Kings, but Dublin did trade away Failnaught to the Floppy Flamers. That is because they got another draft pick. The Kings had like 4 first-round picks, I believe, and one of those first-round picks was, let's find it real quick, they did get themselves a different Byleth. This Byleth is a rookie, as there is a whole bunch of youth on this team. Let's find it real quick, as I forget how to do the alphabet. G-H-I-J-J-J. Okay, here we go. Don't worry, folks, I do remember the alphabet sometimes. Alright, 10-10, there we go. I think we showcased 10-10 during the draft live stream, but oh boy, here we go. This is one of the big highlights of Joe being reinstated to the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League. We get to see one of the best dunkers in the league back in action. Joe's Zelda Aerith. 5th, and finally, for the Dublin Kings, it is going to be another rookie acquisition for this draft. We mentioned 4 first-round picks for the Kings. They had made a bunch of trades to get into that position, taking advantage of the waiver wire system too to get trade assets to trade away. But as soon as I can find it real quick, this is going to be a King DDD. An Amiibo this team has not really had, but this is a Byleth King DDD arms race these days. Honda is the King DDD for the Dublin Kings. That will be your roster for the Kings. Now let's bring in the Chaos Corp. Just like the Kings, Olimar is going to be the leadoff for his team as Nightmare's Olimar Knapsack. A huge improvement in that leadoff was one of the key factors for why this team was able to make it to the finals last season, even though they would lose 3-2 to the Ditto Burritos. Let's bring them in, and here he is. Actually, I think this is going to be an all-Nightmare team today. Let's see. Yeah, Nightmare, 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 and Nightmare. Knapsack was named to the All-Star game, I believe, as a leadoff. Yeah, so let's see. The next Amiibo for here is going to be Malpractice, the all-season KO leader in the regular season and playoffs combined. I believe he had 31 total. We are going to see in slot number 3, another Nightmare Amiibo. This was an acquisition made in recent seasons, and this was another big reason in that middle core. Lots of KOs being racked up. Nightmare Sword. I believe he led the team in the regular season for KOs. I think he had, I want to say 18, maybe 19. Alright, so up until the previous season, we never had a 1 versus 4 comeback. Closest we got was a Nightmare King DD Amiibo. Pancakes actually during his MVP campaign, he had 4 KOs as a closer, but that wasn't 1 versus 4 or anything like that. It had been there was still another Amiibo after Pancakes had he been KO'd, but that was back with the Time Zone Squad days. But anyways, here is Nachos, the first and only Amiibo to win a 1 versus 4 scenario. But 5th and finally, the real closer for the Chaos Corp this upcoming season. A huge, strong rookie acquisition from a tested, tried and true trainer. Nightmares, Byleth, Penumbra. A rookie amiibo is going to be the new closer for the Chaos Court for this preseason. And there we have it. We have the rosters. It is going to be Kenjaku, I Am Steve, 1010, Aerith, and Honda versus Knapsack, Malpractice, Nightmare Sword, Nachos, and Penumbra. Let's begin. Alright. Buns. Let me see real quick. Kenjaku versus Knapsack will be the lead-offs for this match. So, Olimar versus Olimar. I'm not going to go into Auction Man mode quite yet, but it's going to be 11, 21. Screw we'll go Auction mode. 26, 18, 43, 21, 43, 23, 53. Going to be 26, 53 right now. Kenjaku down in the present lead right now. Going to be 40, 72, 45, 72. That's Pikmin. 59, 72, 62, 72, 83, 72 is Knapsack. Takes the lead now. 86, 106. Kenjaku off stage. 108 to 72. That's going to be the yellow Pikmin onto Knapsack right now. 109, 79. We are going to see currently right now. Forward smash. 109, 94. Knapsack off stage. Trying to come back onto the stage. Kenjaku is green. Knapsack is gray. 122, 94. We're going to see forward smash. It's going to be a forward throw here. Actually, 122, 107. We see Kenjaku waiting for Knapsack to come on stage. Down there. It's going to be tech right there. 122, 117. We're going to see coming, going, up smash missing. 122 and 117 still down there. Interrupting an up smash. Kenjaku at 137. Up air again. 146, 117. We are waiting. Kenjaku come back onto the stage. Miss forward smash. Down air. Interrupting an up smash. 146, 128. We're going to see purple Pikmin right there from Knapsack. It's going to be 152, 128. Which Olimar will get that KO lead? It's going to be Kenjaku. Sold for 171 damage. Malpractice with that revenge KO immediately. I Am Steve coming out for the Kings. It's going to be 0 to 27 right now. We're going to see 0 27 out of the parry. Forward smash 26 27. The crafting table is broken. 26 to 62. Mining, stone tools, crafting table in the middle of the stage. 26 to 74 as Malpractice trying to handle this Steve, but that's going to be iron tools now for Joe Steve Amiibo. 26, 49 to 74 after that forward smash. The only damage has come from 2 forward smashes and now an up smash. 69 to 74. I Am Steve coming back onto the stage. Anvil gonna miss. Forward tilt, a high forward tilt. We see the pill that's gonna hit, and the downer gets attempted right there from Malpractice. Not gonna land. He will come back onto the stage, but it's gonna be 90 to 74 right now. 97 to 74 as we see down tilt. Nothing quite yet hitting this Steve. Down tilt, back air. 118 to 74 as now we see Steve coming back onto the stage. Forward throw, and Malpractice, he is gonna fall short. So that's going to be I Am Steve with a KO as Nightmare Sword comes out right now. It's going to be 118 to 0. We see down tilt. We are going to see up next going to be a back throw here. No, up throw from Nightmare Sword. 130 to 9. It's going to be down tilt. We see up tilt, up air. Up smash is going to miss from I Am Steve, but we see no anvil, back air instead. And there is the gold tools for I Am Steve. 136 to 64 right now, but this up smash will get rid of him. Nightmare Sword is at 68 as KB's Violet 1010, the rookie, coming out right now for his team. Forward smash, 0 to 114. Nightmare Sword coming back onto the stage, 11 to 114. We see out of parry, down tilt, up air. Nightmare Sword will get KO'd, and now Nachos, one of the better leadoffs this past season. I don't think he got an all-star nod because of how many closing opportunities he didn't really get. It's going to be 52. 65 to 22, but that really wasn't his fault of his own. Sometimes the Chaos Corp just get huge blow-off wins, not really needing Nachos. 78 to 53 right now. 10-10, it's going to be a parry, forward throw, Nachos off stage, as we see Nachos going high right there, getting hit by the forward smash. Sorry, not forward smash, but the side B, and he gets hit by a down tilt. I think he would have been short right there, actually. 78 to 109, forward smash, getting parried. We see back throw, 78 to 118. Side B, barely missing, but we see there's a punch right there with the up smash, and it's going to be a 1 versus 3 for Penumbra, the rookie Byleth from Nightmare. It's going to be 82 to 20 right now. 82 to 31. We see side B, Penumbra coming out first. 104 to 31. Forward smash missing from Penumbra. Down tilt. We see up smash right here. That's going to make it 1 versus 2. And now Aerith, for the first time since Season 4 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, coming out for the Kings. 19 to 31. Up throw, up air. 1966. We're going to wait and see it down air. It's going to be 19 to 71. Side B. Instead, it's going to be out of shield. We see forward smash missing. Down tilt, up tilt. Do we see up air? No, no up air. We see an attempted up smash right there, but didn't get off in time. And Aerith is able to seal the game for the Kings as they win it 5 to 3. Alright, first game since reinstatement, the Dublin Kings are able to come back, this time being treated as an expansion franchise, and look at that, it was gonna be beautiful, back and forth action until 10-10, got 2 KOs, getting rid of both Nightmare Sword and Nachos. Alright, bit of fun 3-game stretch so far for the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, as we feature the 3 expansion teams from the Eastern Conference. Alright, when we come back, we're going to see Miami versus JG Wentworth. Miami, a team that prides himself on using low-tier Amiibo, versus JG Wentworth. Their roster is currently down to 5 Amiibos. We have not heard anything from either of these 2 general managers, so both teams will be operating with randomized rosters. The roster orders were randomized for this game. That randomized roster order will be changed for the next game, however. So it will change randomly until we get a response from the general managers. We'll talk about that a little more when we come back from the break. Wait, what did I say come from break? We're not going on break quite yet. My bad. Force of habit. Oh, wait, that's Miami's home stage. We're not in Miami. We're playing in Wentworth today. Yeah, Summit. Alright. So, Miami versus JG Wentworth. We'll load Miami's roster first. Because of the randomized order, Miami only has 6 Amiibo on their roster, by the way. We're going to start with Dovman's Little Mac Yamcha. PGX had also pulled his Amiibo out from the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, so there is no more Sub-Zero for this team. That's another significant loss in the league, but Yamcha going to be the leadoff this time. We are going to wait and see, as where is Yamcha? Here he is. There we go. The second Amiibo is going to be the Buffalo's Lucario Vengeance. So let's find Vengeance real quick. Vengeance. He was the primary leadoff last season for Miami. He didn't do bad, but he didn't also do like too good. I kind of average. I mean, maybe average is what you want for a leadoff sometimes. I want to just think about it, but could be worse. White Cheese's Youngling Nyquilla. I don't think he got any play action last season. He's going to be playing here in this preseason match. So let me find him real quick. ZW, where is he? Nyquil. Alright, the fourth Amiibo for this team is going to be the Buffalo's Toon Link, Lil Nas X. Former #1 overall pick, was chosen #1 overall in the season 4 draft. Let's find him real quick. No, that is Samurai X. We need Lil Nas X. Where is he? Here he is. Alright. So, Miami's roster only has 6 Amiibo, and they didn't gain or really lose anyone outside the draft, meaning this could be Gongalzo or this could be Tim Drake. Who do you think it's going to be for this final Amiibo? Will it be Gongalzo or will it be Tim Drake with the randomized roster order here? Ladies and gentlemen, let me load him real quick. Gongalzo, Tim Drake. Both Amiibo were in that closing spot during the regular season last time. Let's see who it is, and it is going to be Gongalzo. Alright, for JG Wentworth, they had a breakout season this past year, but they lost 2 of their starters because Zion did not say that he was going to bring his Amiibo back for the season in time. So that is the reason why we are not going to see JJ Vance or the Luigi back in this league for this season at least. If we do get word from Zion between season 6 and 7, they can come back. Similar situation with Crody and Ikaba for the Time Zone squad. We'll have to wait and see. But Pant1 is still here. He did take a step back from season 4, but the team most certainly accelerated as a whole. Let's find that Sword Fighter real quick, bring him in. As of right now, this team stands at a league minimum of 5 Amiibo. We'll have to wait and see, as up next is going to be Amalgamate's Hero Slime God. Was listed to the All-Star game as a closer, but because of the randomization, these Amiibo are going to be moved all over the place. So let's find Slime God real quick. Here he is, and here he comes. In slot number 3, this was the KO leader for this team, also nominated to the All-Star game. This team had 2 or 3 All-Stars, I believe. Was Pantwood an All-Star last season? I can't quite remember right now. But Channing Tatum, the Ken, with the breakout season, most KOs by a low tier in a single season, did not need the extra games to break that record, by the way, taking that away from Scorpion. Here he is, Channing Tatum. Alright, these next 2 Amiibo, they were on the roster last season, but they had sat mainly on the bench. Not sure when the last time we've seen this Amiibo, but this is going to be Nightmare's Mewtwo Nightmare. Let's find Nightmare real quick. Nightmare from Nightmare. He is Nightmare. Gonna give you a nightmare because, well, he looks like a nightmare. It's Mewtwo. DNA. The 5th and final Amiibo has been passed around to a whole bunch of teams, but did not play this past season after not getting any starting roles anywhere. Cicada's Byleth Raikou, one of the better closers back in Season 4 with Amiibo Engage. Amiibo Engage, they somehow managed to upgrade by getting Mercury, who had a way better season than Raikou ever could, becoming one of the best closers this past season. But alright, Miami versus JG Wentworth, and it's Yamcha, Vengeance, Nightquilla, Lil Nas X, and Gengalza versus Pantwan, Slime God, Channing Tatum, Nightmare, and Raikou. Let me get that real quick. Wait, what's that? Up, left, right, down, A. Okay, there we go. I thought I messed up the roster order for a second. I was like, oh no, don't tell me. The leadoffs are going to be Yamcha versus Pantwan. Alright, and that's going to be an up smash, an armor up smash immediately from this little Mac. It's 1.8 to 30 right here. Going to be 13 to 30 as things are starting off with big damage. 30, 32, we see the dash attack. 32 to 43, it's going to be dash attack. Pantwan off stage at 54. Down smash going to miss right there. 32 to 54. Forward smash missing. Down special. Yamcha about half meter towards that KO punch. Going to be 48. 48 to 75 right now as we are going to see down special. Yamcha off stage. He will come back with a side special. 73 to 75. Now Yamcha has a KO punch available. Will he use it? He is gonna use it! So a KO punch will get rid of Pantwan, and now here comes Slime God, all-star last season as a closer. It's going to be 101 to 13 right now, 118 to 23. Yamcha off stage, coming back onto the stage. It's going to be 119 to 23. It's going to be forward tilt, 133 to 23. Yamcha back onto the stage, putting 31 on the Slime God now. We are going to see this Little Mac forward smash. Slime God at 56 now. This Little Mac getting closer and closer to a second KO punch if he can get one. Down smash, Slime God. He is going to come back to the stage. It's 133 to 97. Forward smash getting parried. 141. Sizzle gonna miss right there. Sizzle not the Rizzle. It's gonna be down smash right there. No KO punch. And Slime God gets that KO, but he's at 105 facing off against Vengeance. 11 to 105. We are gonna see no kaboom right there. Forward tilt. 26 to 105 as we see down smash. Side B. 43 to 105. Slime God waiting. Vengeance coming back onto the stage. Neutral B. So Vengeance gonna be at 66% right there. Forward tilt. 75 to 105. Slime God, I believe. Oh, that is a stolen stock right there. But that was no tech from Vengeance right there. That is 2 KOs from Slime God right here. And now Nightquilla coming out right now for Miami. Gonna be 0. 13 to 120. We see Sizzle. Nightquilla at 45. This hero loves his magic. 45 to 129. Slime God coming back onto the stage. About 46 mana right now, by the way. Up B, putting him at 145. 185. And a forward air right there from Nightquilla. Able to get rid of this hero. It is 45. But a Shuriken, Channing Tatum, who had 22 kills this past season in the regular season. It's going to be a Shuriken right there. 97 to 15. We are going to see neutral B. Instead, we are going to see the up throw, up smash. 97 to 40 right there. Neutral air. 105 to 40. 105 to 46. It's going to be neutral B, neutral air. Do we see anything else? 105 to 63. Channing Tatum, up smash. Going to put him at 78. 105 to 78 right here. This is going to be Tatum waiting. And here it comes. There it is. Shuriken combo right there. Lil Nas X, former #1 overall pick, coming out right now. It is 0 to 101, 15 to 104. Channing Tatum coming back, waiting. It's going to be 15 to 115 as we see a back throw right here. Tatum, he is a little bit high, and he will come back to the stage. 15 to 131. Lil Nas X trying to go for those bombs. It's going to be 15 to 143 right now. Former #1 overall pick, Lil Nas X, is going to get that forward throw. Channing Tatum is still at 151, and he comes back to the stage. It is 21 to 157 right now as we see out of the parry. It's going to be a no Shuriken combo right there. Does not want to risk it that close to the ledge. 25 to 164. Maybe if Lil Nas X with a higher percent, you do consider risking it, possibly making a 1 versus 3, but not from right there. And it's going to be 2 versus 2 as now Nightmare comes out for JG Wentworth. Nightmare's Mewtwo Nightmare. 38 to 0 right now. And Lil Nas X, Okay, he will come back onto the stage. He will not self-destruct, but that is a point-blank shadow ball from this Mewtwo. Trying to go off stage with neutral air, does not land anything. It's going to be 69-5 right there. Forward tilt, out of parry, down throw, back air. Do we see another back air? We do. Nightmare already at 44% after that string of damage. 81 to 44. There's going to be a half-charge shadow ball available for this Mewtwo if he wants to use it. 81, 91 to 54. Jumping over the boomerang. It's going to be neutral air. Lone SX off stage. 98 to 54 right now. Shadow ball almost full. It's going to be 98 to 62. Nightmare coming back onto the stage. Neutral air does not really land. It's going to be a up throw right here, and that will not get rid of Lone SX quite yet. It's going to be 117 to 79 right now. Whoever gets KO'd first will make this a 1 versus 2 scenario for that other side. And it's going to be a 1 versus 2 for Gengalzo. So Miami down right now, Nightmare at 104. Keep in mind, JG Wentworth has a Byleth behind them in Raikou. It's going to be 16 to 136 as a back throw does not get rid of Nightmare, but another back throw from that ledge, and that could be it for this Mewtwo. 30 to 137. Forward air, Gengalzo at 45 will come back to the stage, about 2/3 of the way towards Arsene right now. It's going to be side B, 45 to 145 right now. As we wait, we see up smash. It's going to be 1 versus 1. It's going to be Gengalzo versus Raikou, and that's going to be Arsene active. Now for Gengalzo, 65 to 28, 80 to 28 right now as we see Raikou with the side B, 99, 28, half Arsene right now. Arsene coming back onto the stage for Gengalzo. It's going to be 114 to 29, but this is going to be about a sliver of Arsene when Gengalzo comes back, and Raikou is only at 29. Arsene expires right there. Gengalzo did not capitalize on the opportunity. Back throw, he's off stage at 134. He would need to rebuild this meter by absorbing the huge hit with a down B most likely. 134 to 44, 134 to 55. Raikou coming back onto the stage. 134, 65. We wait, we see up tilt missing, gonna be 138 65. Forward smash, Raikou 82. I highly doubt Arsene comes out, so it's going to have to be Joker with his raw power having to get a KO if he wants it, because he is at 148, and we are going to see a back throw right here. Won't be enough. Arsene 2/3 of the way. Maybe Arsene could be possibly the right move, but no! There it is. There's the up smash, and JG Wentworth will hold on as they win this game 5 to 4 with that KO from Raikou. Alright, Yamcha with that lead off. We see 2 kills from Sligon, and afterwards it turns into back and forth that JG Wentworth will win. Alright, 4 games have come, 4 games have passed. When we come up next, it's going to be Boston versus Your Worst Nightmare. So, that is one thing I do want to talk about real quick about the format. So, as you know, we do those intermissions, water breaks, all that. When we get to the regular season, my plan is going to be a 5-4-5 split or a 5-5-4. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do a 5-5-4 splits. That means after the next game, we'll go on a small intermission real quick, get water, get refueled, all that. Oh, that reminds me. For any of you who lives on the planet Earth, the United States just did a thing that's probably gonna raise the gas prices. So you might want to get those gas tonight, especially if you're like half tank, something like that. Just a little heads up, some unprofessional advice from yours truly. But alright, when we come back, Boston versus Your Worst Nightmare. Alright, the Boston Brawlers had arguably one of the better off seasons in the last offseason, but did not capitalize off their roster construction, and they missed the playoffs again. That's their second missed playoffs in the Squad Dragon Draft League. Let's see if they can make it to the playoffs this time, as it's going to be Cone Zone starting as the leadoff for this team. Leadoff had been an issue for the Boston Brawlers, especially with Vin Diesel starting off 0-6 last season. He was benched for the rest of the season after that, did not even get any reps in the middle. We are going to see Yummers, who did not play last season at all for the Boston Brawlers. One of the points up I was mentioning about Boston, about roster construction, Yummers. I believe he still remains in the top 10 for all-time KOs, at worst top 15, but he will be starting. One Amiibo that is in the top 5 though, Crunchy's Link Phipps. Let's bring that link real quick. I believe he reached the 100 KO mark this past season for total KOs. Nobody has 100 100 regular season KOs. So all those totals that we were talking about that anyone has, that is for regular season and postseason combined. Preseason stats do not count in the Squad Dragon Draft League. Fourth Amiibo though is going to be that Ganondorf though. the runner-up in the Season 3 MVP race, losing the MVP title to Pancakes, who had broken the regular season record for most KOs. Let's find them real quick. Where is the Soulman's Ganondorf? Soulman, Ganondorf, Vin Diesel, come to the roster. Alright, so because J9K withdrew his amiibo from the league, causing them to retire, that does mean they did lose Sniffberg of the Boston Brawlers, one of their shining spots, but they did get a replacement King Deity in the form of Ruffles. Even though Ruffles did step down from his general managing position with the Critical Crashers, he still sent some amiibo, and one of these rookies includes Destroyer. So that is going to be your Boston Brawlers roster right there. Their opponent, your worst nightmare, had a pretty solid bout actually this postseason. Did not make it back to the finals, unfortunately, but they did still have a pretty good thing. It's going to be all Nightmare here for your worst nightmares. Your worst nightmare, Chaos Corp, they are the two teams who take the most amiibo from Nightmare. Alright. One surprising move that did happen this past season with your worst nightmare was the leadoff change. We really thought your worst nightmare was going to hang on to the Olimar Colonist in trends. Colonist is still on the bench for this roster, but midway through they ditched the Olimar trend for Eden, a Sephiroth amiibo, and it worked out pretty surprisingly good. Let's find that Sephiroth real quick. Where is he? Here comes Eden. Alright. One thing about the preseason, some teams they go all in, others teams they want to figure out their depth. This is going to be a team that wants to figure out some of their depth, as we're going to see Nightmare Steve Zerby in this all Nightmare team being played today. Let us find Zerby real quick. Where is he? Zerby, not the traitor, Zerby. Zerby the ally, not Zerby the traitor. Alright, the third amiibo. This is going to be a rookie from your worst nightmare. This is going to be another nightmare amiibo. Let's find real quick. Where are those nightmare amiibo? No, it's not going to be that one. It's going to be this one right here. So, Nightmare Trained Ami Brawler. Ladies and gentlemen, Perspecta. In the fourth slot for your worst nightmare, we are going to see a long tenured amiibo. Actually, 4 and 5 are going to see some of the longest tenured amiibo for your worst nightmare that come from Nightmare. Starting off in that number 4 slot, it is going to be the Pyramithra Chroma. Alright, so that does mean that 5th and final slot. Who else from your worst nightmare could be the longest tenured Nightmare amiibo? Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be none other than Nightmare's Byleth Xion. Alright, last game before going to quick water break, it's going to be the Boston Brawlers versus your worst nightmare. Dracula's Castle Battlefield Forum is the home stage. It will be Cone Zone, Yummers, Fipsh, Vin Diesel, and Destroyer versus Eden, Zerby, Perspecta, Chroma, and Xion. I really hope Boston Brawlers can at least bounce back from last season, because like this and Buffalo were two frustrating teams to watch, because like I know they can be good. Buffalo's going to be the next game after this when we come back, and Buffalo, ooh, they made some moves too, but for now, the Boston Brawlers against your worst nightmare, Cone Zone versus Eden. Forward air, gonna miss right there from Cone Zone. No damage yet, and there's gonna be a snap right there. 18 to 19 right now. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Since I'm standing up, I could probably snap my fingers much closer to the screen. Let me see if I can get that when Eden does get one. 27 to 41 right there. It's gonna be 27 to 57 right now. Eden up B is gonna miss, but the forward tilt will land. Forward smash now. Cone Zone at 59. 59, 57, we are going to see a up throw into that snap. 79 to 57 as we see Cone Zone on the stage. Eden, forward tilt, 92 to 57. We see the side B. That's going to be one orb around Cone Zone as he is going to be off stage, and he will avoid it with the DAD. 104 to 71. Eden off stage, coming back on. 115 to 71. 9% away from that wing activating if we see the dash attack. So Eden without the wing. Now we see the wing activating against Yummers. Amalgamate Me Brawler. Gonna be 0 to 99 right now. We see down tilt missing right there. Dash attack. Eden off stage. Trying to come back on. Is going to go a bit high then low. 15 to 113. Bypassing the ledge with the up B. It's gonna be forward smash right there from Yummers. Here comes Zerby. So 4 versus 4 right now, 15 to 10. The minecart is just going to trap Yummers into an up smash. 36, 55 to 10 right now. And this is just with the wooden tools. 55 to 16 right now. We're going to see Zerby, shield. It's going to be another shield situation right here. Shield with that side B. It's going to be up tilt, up back air. 85 to 16 right now. We're going to see mining, forward tilt. That was a dash attack actually, and Yummer's going to fall short. No need for TNT. But Phipps, okay, he's still invincible, so that is why he does not take damage from that TNT right there. Phipps coming out for the Boston Brawlers. It is going to be Iron Just Mine by Zerby, so he can make some iron tools whenever he is available at 6-7%. 0 to 6-7, 14, 36, 6-7. It's going to be 36 to 6-7 right now, as we see down tilt missing. Going to be 48 to 76. We see mining a little more iron for Phipps, sorry, for Zerby if he wants to use some. 61 to 76 right now, as we see forward air. We see mining, still on the iron tools for Zerby as he finally crafts them, but gold is available right now, and Phipps, oh no! He self-destructed! Vin Diesel is going to come out right now for the Boston Brawlers. They are down 4-2 as Zerby, currently listed with 2 KOs, trying to get a hat trick here. It is 53 to 76. The gold is going to break right there, but Vin Diesel, he will come back to the stage at 79%, 79 to 85, and Diamond is available for Zerby. He has the maximum power he can, 94 to 85 right there. Down tilt, Vin Diesel off stage, and there's a bomb. It will not explode on him. It's going to be 105 to 85 as we see up tilt with a diamond sword. It's going to be 116 to 85. Doria gonna miss right there, and there's a hat trick from Zerby. DD Destroyer is gonna have a 1 versus 4 for the Boston Brawlers right here as Zerby pops off in the first game of the preseason with a hat trick to start things off. It's gonna be 11 to 97, and gold is mined again. 11 to 97 still. We are going to see off smash. Zerby KO'd. So here comes the rookie perspective for your worst nightmare. It's going to be 32 to 0 right there. Off smash, not going to land quite yet. We're going to see up tilt miss. 32 to 20. Neutral B, interrupting a dash attack. 51 to 20 right there. That's going to be a neutral air. 63 to 20 right now. Up B, D Destroyer at 65. That is going to be a forward smash parried. 72 to 20 right now. Up tilt, neutral air. D Destroyer at 101%. We are going to see down smash missing right there from this rookie Mii Brawler. Forward tilt, 101 to 31. We see forward tilt again, 101, 41. It is going to be a side B missing. Down tilt now, 101 to 60. Perspective, off stage, down tilt, and she will fall short. This is going to be a 1 versus 2. So here comes Chroma for your worst nightmare. Let's see if she can shut this down immediately. It is 118 to 0 right now. Forward tilt, dash attack, not gonna land right there. 138 to 8 right here as Chroma going forward. No off smash. Instead, the side B when this King D was already gonna go high. Interesting move right there from Chroma. It's going to be 150 to 39. Up air, 159 to 39 right here. We are going to see, there's the up smash right there, and your worst nightmare will win this game 5-3. It's a hat trick from Zerby to start off this preseason. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me find a hat real quick so I can throw it. Yeah, work hat. Woo! Throw your hat towards the screen or whatever, as long as it doesn't break the screen. Alright, Zerby with 3 KOs in this match against the Boston Brawlers to start the preseason, as, keep in mind, this is a preseason Swiss tournament, so winners will face winners, losers will face losers in preseason round 2. I do need to make that bracket on bracket. Keep in mind, let's see. I did sign up for a Pokemon pre-release set for the new Pitch Black. It's going to be tomorrow as well as Sunday. I got myself signed for 2 of them. So there will be no squad track tomorrow, but when we do come back, we're going to have Water Break first, but then Buffalo versus Amiibo Engage, Toronto versus the Novas, Fabled Fairies, and that's an expansion franchise, versus the 456 Squadron. We will see Dratini Domain, expansion team, versus the Time Zone Squad, and then the Floppy Flamers, another expansion team, versus the Bad Opinion Tellers. The Squad Track Amiibo Draft League will resume in 5 minutes. Welcome back to the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League. After the first intermission, we're going to have 5 matches, starting off with Buffalo versus Amiibo Engage. So, if you have a car, what are you still doing here? Go get gas. The gas prices are literally going to go up tomorrow. America just did something in the Middle East. But for those of you who don't own a car, welcome. We have Buffalo versus Amiibo Engage, as it's going to be Low, Pixar Bomb, The Job, Adderall, and Bloom for Buffalo versus Jacob, Citrin, Zelkov, Regenleaf. Yeah, I think Regenleaf and Happy Link. Yeah, let me see. No, there's no I. Regenleaf. Yeah, Regenleaf. As far as this is why I need to ask people how to actually pronounce names. I remember Citrin during the draft. I had to repronounce. I was like, okay, citrus, but Rin. This is gonna be pronunciation. Pronunciation is one of my big issues, such as the Natanos. But let's get started with this match. Alright. Low is finally going to be the leadoff for Buffalo here in this first match. He was the best in the West back when there was a West. And of course, now we have a West again. Low is all the way in the East. It is 0-24 with a new and improved Jacob. Gonna be 0-31 as Jacob received some critical offseason training in this offseason. It's gonna be 15-31, 15-48. We see Jacob come back onto the stage. Still the default Mario, gonna be 15-74. We see the Mario trying to go for that down air. It's gonna be, does he have a little bit of down air syndrome maybe? It's gonna be forward throw. He goes for a down B. No offstage yet. Oh, he tried going offstage right there. 55-85 right now. 55-95. We are going to see forward smash not landing quite yet. Jab from Low onto Jacob, as we see Low trying to go a little off stage himself. 55-123, but Jacob, he could just get the right move here, but it's going to be a forward air followed by him coming back onto the stage. Both of me will do forward smash to interrupt the hero's forward smash. 75-136, and a down smash right there. Low, he should be able to come back onto the stage, as he does. 91-136, jab, 91-148. We're going to wait and see, as it is going to be up tilt right there. Jacob will be start KO'd, but Low is going to be at 91%. Citrin coming out right now, the rookie for Amiibo Engage, trying to go for that down right there, but still has the bronze sword in her hands. 114-0 right now is going to be 114-8. Fun fact, there was another Robin on the roster for Amiibo Engage, but that Robin was released so they could draft this Robin right here. Klein, Panger's Robin, did not play any games for Amiibo Engage during her tenure, is a free agent still. Pixar Mom coming out for Buffalo right now, as Citrin does get that KO. It is going to be 0-56 right now, as you see the Robin. She has 11 sword, but is about to run out of that 11 sword. 6-83, and the 11 sword is out as Mythor comes out right now, so it's going to be down air attempted right there, trying to get rid of Pixar Mom, going high, getting punch mark going high. Forward smash will not land though. It is 20-104 as 11 sword is back in action available. 20-121. Pixar Mom waiting for Citrin coming back onto the stage. 20-132. It is going to be side B, and there's a side B right there hitting Citrin. 20-149 as we see another side B. Citrin still alive at 164 right now, but this one will miss, and it's gonna be jab. Not quite yet a KO. 20-180, and that side B will do it. Alright, here comes Zelkov with that jab. He is the jab machine, such as trying to walk up, go for a jab, gets hit by a side B instead. 36-27. We're going to see 36-42. Off smash. Zelkov, 56% right here, as Pixar Mom already credited 1 KO. There's the jab from Zelkov, 49-56. And this is the jab that can kill you, specifically 63-69, as we see off smash out of that parry. Pixar Mom at 78. Side B will miss. There's a switch to Mythor right there. Faster moves are going to come out, but with less power. 92-76 as we see. Oh no! Pixar Mom could not handle the jab. The job is going to come out right now. It's going to be 15-76 right now. As we see a jab against the job. 29-76. Jab again against the job. 42-76. We see the job coming back onto the stage. 42-85. Dash attack. Zelkov already has 1 KO so far. It's going to be 60-99. The bomb does not get thrown. It's going to be 69-99. We see up tilt. We see off stage. And it's going to be the job coming back on. A little bit of off stage shenanigans right there as that had interrupted a forward air, which would have most certainly gotten rid of Zelkov. It is 79-125. Amiibo on opposite platforms right now. Laser. 79 to 132 right now with the job. Trying to go for the forward and a downer right there from the job. He's going to get rid of Zelkov as now Ryan Leaf comes out right now. Sorry, Regin Leaf. Down special. That's going to put the job at 95 right here as he tries to go off stage and he gets footstooled. Oh no! So Happy Link does not have the most happy scenario in the world. It's going to be a 1 versus 3 as the job with 2 offstage KOs against the last 2 Amiibo from Amiibo Gauge, getting rid of both the Koopaling and the Crom. And that's going to be a down smash there, making it 1 versus 2. But here comes Adroll, another rookie for the Buffalo Mii Bashers. Soy Sauce and Dr. Mario, who will finish the job as the Buffalo Mii Bashers will win this game 5-3. I miss you, Squad Strike. For all the bad, all the horrible, and all the worst. It was going to be back and forth, but Din, Ryan Leaf, had gotten footstooled off stage, allowing the job to get 2 KOs, and that's what propelled Buffalo ahead in this match, allowing them to win 5-3. Bloom, not needed for today, with Adderall, the rookie, getting that game-winning KO, and this is with Pixar Mom self-destructing 2 in this game. Kind of a crazy match we had, just 1 self-destruct, 1 footstool, and then off-stage 2. That's Squad Strike. That is the beauty of Squad Strike. Alright. When we come back, it's going to be the last game of the Eastern Conference teams as we have Toronto versus the Novas. So, Toronto, even though they made it to the league quarterfinals or league quarterfinals this past season, they get a bottom half record because of their season and how stacked the East was in terms of realignments. Because Ditto Burritos and Mule Engage, they got shifted over to the East. We did shift some East teams over to the West though. Let's see, this is going to be at the Nova's home stage. The Season 4 champions at Magnikent, they had suffered a big collapse in the regular season, going from 7-2 to only 9-9, but they do win their first round playoff series, allowing them to also be eliminated around the same spot as Toronto did. Alright, let us find Toronto's roster real quick. Let's find them. Ooh, the original MVP, Nezuko, gotta be the leadoff for this team. Let's find her real quick. So we have 2 different teams with 2 MVPs on them. Kind of a funny story. Nezuko and Silly are reunited, and then with Detroit trading for Pancakes, that's gonna put Pancakes and Farmed on the same team. Gonna be some very interesting MVP action. Detroit and Toronto, they are in opposite conferences, but since Detroit does, I believe, have a bottom half schedule, right? Yeah, Detroit does have Detroit is actually going to have a top half schedule because of how unstacked the West is. Damn, that sucks for Detroit because Detroit, I mean, honestly, I feel like Detroit could do well with a top half schedule though, being serious and all, because let's see. We'll see, because I think some of the top half teams will take a step back in the Western Conference, as we're going to see more shakeups in the West than in the East, in my opinion, this upcoming season. But let's bring in the rookie Steve for Toronto real quick. Where is that Steve real quick? Where is he? Where is he? Steve. Where is it? Tobey Maguire. He is a zombie. Alright. Then we also have the Season 2 MVP of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. 23 KOs in her career best season, I believe. It is going to be Joe's Pyra Mithra Silly. Snake Tails, thank you for your service. Enjoy the Time Zone Squad. We'll talk about that in a couple matches from now. Should be before the next break. But alright. Luckman's Rosalina Owo. What's this? The 4th slot? That's right. This Rosalina, who was part of that win streak Toronto had gone on near the end of the season, gonna be here on that 4th slot. Did eventually get benched into closer for that final game, but it did help Toronto get into the postseason, as Toronto ultimately just made the right roster adjustments at the right time. If you had told me after like round 12, round 11 after the loss to the Time Zone Squad, this team was gonna make it to the playoffs, I would have been shocked, because a 3-8 team going on that big run, 6-1 to finish their regular season. Just wow. Toronto and the Novas were 2 opposite stories. Still teams who make it to the playoffs, one on a massive surge and the other on a massive collapse. But the 5th and final Amiibo for Toronto, they went and got themselves a Byleth. This is going to be Lucille's Byleth Blossom, the closer for Toronto in this preseason match. And oh, you gotta be kidding me, I completely forgot about that. This is what happens when you don't do Squad Strike in almost 2 months. You forget about the 64 Amiibo limit. Dang it. Yeah. There's the Amiibo from the KBs, all that, blah, blah, blah. A, B, C, E, F, G. Squad Strike is so mean to me. Okay, let's try this again. 5 versus 5. No, we are not using random. We are going to use Nezuko, the Season 1 MVP. Hey, this just gives you some more time to yap about, oh yeah, the league alignment, that's right. So, all these matchups that are happening right now, they are within the conference, but this is the one in-conference matchup you won't have during the regular season. So we decided to just chuck it in here to preseason round 1. The other 12 Amiibo in your conference that are not you and whoever you're facing right now this round, you will face off against those for 12 in-conference games. You'll also have 6 cross-conference games. We'll probably do cross-conference in the first 6 rounds of the regular season, as I still have not made the actual physical schedule yet. That is one thing I actually need to get to. That'll be worked on the whiteboard. That'll be a project for this week. I promise that I'll have the schedule made by the weekend. Alright, Season 2 MVP coming out right now. Gonna be Joe's Pyramithra. Let me lock in. Let's find her real quick. Where is she? Silly. Time to get a little bit silly with it. So, we mentioned that Toronto had gotten a Byleth in the offseason. Yes, that was a their second round pick in the draft. Lucille's Byleth Blossom and managed to fall all the way down to them. Luckman's Rosalina, Owo. Let's find Owo real quick. Where is Owo? That's going to be Luckman Rosalina. I am really proud of Toronto's momentum that they had near the end of the season, all that. Hey, a 3-8 team just making it to the playoffs, that's just playing with house money. Sorry, that hurt something outside. But let's bring that Byleth real quick. Lucille's Byleth. L. I know how to do the alphabet. It's L, M, N, O, P. I scroll down all the way past M. I'm like, no, guys, keep scrolling. No. Alright. That's going to be a very fun Toronto roster as the Zelda leadoff. Going to be an interesting decision right here as Nezuko did not really, ever since being traded to Toronto, Nezuko has not really gotten too much usage. But let's see if maybe she can get that usage here in the leadoff position for this team. Let's see. Toronto's opponent is going to be Novas. We are still waiting on a roster order for Penger, so here's the deal. We randomized the roster. So it is randomly selected, so instead of seeing the usual Diabos that you do see for Novas, you will see Goldfinch as the leadoff. I think Goldfinch had like some crazy KO like 2 preseasons ago or something like that. But that is Cicada's Meta Knight, not Crunchy's. Eon's Link, gonna be a second Amiibo real quick. Valorex. So we will see some regular starters here shuffled in. Let's bring in that Valorex real quick. Here he is. One of the best trades we've ever seen in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Penger's Dr. Mario. It's him. Let's find it's him real quick. I believe I need to see who leads the league in all-time KOs among active Amiibo now after the retirement of deities. I think it's him leads in that category. It's either him or Fish. The 4th Amiibo for Novas today, because of random selection, is going to be Crunchy's Pokemon Trainer Redemption. I don't think Redemption has gotten any usage yet, so this might be Redemption's first time on screen. Let's wait and see, as here he comes. Alright, 5th and final Amiibo for the Novas is going to be their usual closer, actually. Wow, they actually gave a decent role to the Novas. For having a roster randomized, apparently selected for you, this is a pretty good role. You even got it's him in the number 3 slot for the team. Alright, A+ to B. If you are dealing with randomized rosters, by the way, it will be randomized for every game. So this roster will not be the same for preseason round 2 unless Penger says, yeah, let me keep this, or yeah, let me adjust it. But alright, Nezuko K, Tobey Maguire, Silly, Owo, and Blossom versus Goldfinch, Valorex, it's him, Redemption, and A+ to me. Toronto versus the Novas. Let's get in here real quick as Zelda versus Meta Knight leadoff. Gonna be an interesting situation right here. Nezuko versus Goldfinch. Remind me, when I go on those intermissions, all that, I gotta actually back out of the screen before putting on the music. Back-to-back forward smashes from Nezuko. Gonna be the first down right here. As you see up off stage right here, it's gonna be 17-40 down air, 17-46. That down air was a weak down air. I think the strong might have been able to get rid of the Zelda. Sorry, the Meta Knight had it been the case, but instead it's the weak 43, 46. We're going to see a forward smash miss. It's going to be a back throw. 57 to 51 right now. Forward air. Nezuko going to be off stage at 6-7. She will come back at 68 now. It's going to be 68 to 51. Down air was attempted. Does not land. 84 to 51. Forward air does not land. Neutral air. Nezuko back onto the stage at 95%. It's going to be 95 to 51. Another down smash. Goldfinch at 51% right here. It's going to be up tilt. We see the up air. Goldfinch will barely survive that up air. It's going to be 115 to 83 right now as we see. There's a forward right there. And Goldfinch with that lead off against Nezuko. Here comes the rookie Tobey Maguire. It's going to be 0 to 96 right now. We're going to see the zombie. I think this is the first time we see a zombie in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. I know we've had a Steve and Alex, Zerby, that's the Enderman, but this is the first zombie I actually see. It's going to be 47 to 96 right now. It's going to be up tilt, up forward air, 47 to 116 as that is a bomb planted on the other side of the stage. Back throw. It's going to be a little high. Does he go high? He is going to go high and KO'd. Goldfinch could not stall in the air long enough, and he gets blown up by the TNT. It's going to be 70 to 0 right now as Valrex does come out, but it's going to be 98 to 0 right now as the Novas do have that damage lead. Here's an out smash that will not get rid of Tobey Maguire quite yet. It's going to be 121 to 0 right now. We see forward smash missing, and that's going to be first damage onto Valrex. Forward smash missing again. 121 to 35 as this Steve is still using wooden tools. He is still alive, however, at 139, 150 now, 150, 35, and this out smash will get rid of the Steve. Here comes the Season 2 MVP Silly. Gonna be 0, jab, 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 50. 0 to 50 right now. Valorek comes back onto the stage. 11 to 50 right now. We see that side best special. Not gonna land quite yet. It's gonna be 15, 40, 53 right now as we see this is Silly's first game since being reinstated to the league, since Joe was allowed back in. Gonna be 64 to 53 right now. We see a neutral air, 64 to 77. Valrex off stage, trying to come back onto the stage. He's back on. We see down smash, gonna be side B. Forward air will miss from Valrex. Valrex will go high, but he will be unpunished because Silly also trying to come back onto the stage. 88, 84. Mythra out right now, but a back right there, and she will fall short. It is a 4-2 lead for the Novas over Toronto as Owo comes out right now. It is 0 to 98. Dash attack gonna make this 0 to 111. Off smash as this Rosalina was pretty solid getting those couple last KOs. 7 to 145. We're gonna see Owo. It's gonna be up B. That's gonna be down smash missing as Luma will not recover. It is 20 to 153, so it's gonna be solo Rosalina for a little bit. 36 to 153. Forward smash. Rosalina at 60 off stage. She is trying to come back on. 60 to 153. That down special that this Rosalina does have could remove some bombs from this Link's direction though. 60 to 162 as we see the side B as a possible setup. Down tilt, 60 to 171. Valrex trying to come back onto the stage. It's going to be Blue Luma by the way as we see forward smash here. Owo will survive. It's 84 to 179. Up tilt into up air. That's a great setup from Owo right there. It's him. It's him. Penguin's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas. It is 106 to 0 right now as we see the Dr. Mario. He is a franchise leader in KOs. He gets that back throw. Does not KO quite yet though. 128 to 0 as the Rosalina goes high and goes unpunished. That was a missed opportunity right there from It's Him. 132 to 15. We see the forward smash from the Luma hitting It's Him. 132 to 29 as this has been some good spacing from OO here this game. But there's the up smash. And here's a 1 versus 3 for Blossom. This is a good way for one of your rookies to test things out against a former championship team. It's going to be 14, 38 to 40 as we see Blossom already at 44%, 48 to 56. We're going to see side B again, down throw. Down B is going to miss from It's Him, 65 to 71. Side B, It's Him, 82 coming back onto the stage, 65 to 82 right now as we see jab, jab, jab. No, it's a forward smash right there, and that's going to get rid of Blossom. The Novas will win this game 5 to 2. For a game that was 5 to 2, it felt a lot closer than that. Valrex, It's Him, 2 KOs each. Tobey Maguire got the bomb explosion against Goldfinch. Owo had gotten that perfectly spaced hype moment KO against Valrex. Alright, first game for both these teams, and that's going to be it for the Eastern Conference teams. Hopefully you liked what you saw, didn't like what you didn't see, we'll have to see, but alright. We're going to see in these next 3 games your Western Conference expansion teams against 3 of the best teams in the West. Coming up next is the Fabled Fairies versus the 456 Squadron. Oh, I just realized I have my phone somewhere. Be back in a sec. I think it's right here. Is this my phone? Yes, here it is. Yep, I found my phone. Let me message the a friend real quick. Let's see. Your team is about to play. That's something I'll probably do during the intermissions during the regular season when we're actually having intermissions. But alright, this is going to be a home game for the 456 Squadrons. Let's go to Garrick Monastery Omega Form. 5 versus 5 as the Fabled Fairies. Very interesting team. The general manager is Moomin Human. We are going to see another Byleth leadoff as this is going to be a former member of the 456 Squadron. Actually, Ruffles' Byleth Amiibo was a closer for the team back in Season 4. Did not play any games in Season 5. Left in the expansion draft and was selected by the Fairies. Alright, the next 3 Amiibo in a row are all going to be from the same trainer, and it's going to be me. Okay, so remember when we mentioned Detroit, how they replaced all 3 members of the core? Well, one of the members they replaced was Bloodflame. Why? Because Bloodflame is here with the Fabled Fairies. So after 2 seasons in Detroit, Detroit replaces Bloodflame with we replace Bloodflame, and Bloodflame comes over here to the expansion franchise. We're also going to see the reunification of both me Amiibo from 1AM, House MD. Him and Nokotan were together for the first season of the Ceiling Fans. The Ceiling Fans have long folded a while ago, but we're going to see Nokotan 2 here with this team. Was traded from the Time Zone Squad so the Time Zone Squad could get a second round pick in the draft after trading their entire draft away to the Deadland Kings to acquire some Amiibo. They had acquired Snaketails and Rice. Oh, I never mentioned Rice. Yes, so Rice went unprotected in the expansion draft by Your Worst Nightmare, selected by the Deadland Kings. The Deadland Kings would then make that trade to the Time Zone Squad, and that is how the Deadland Kings, with those extra first round picks, were able to get Honda. Yeah, it was a very complex 4-team trade that the Time Zone Squad proposed, and all 3 other general managers had wanted, because Detroit wanted a King Deity, Holy Armor Fergus wanted to trade up to get their Byleth, Deadland wanted first round picks, and the Time Zone Squad wanted to make some updates to their core, including getting a Byleth at minimum. Alright, the 5th and final Amiibo. This is honestly one of the better steals that the Fabled Fairies got in the expansion draft, as the new general manager for the Bad Opinion Tellers, formerly known as Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, did not protect their all-star leadoff. But we're going to see that leadoff in the closing slot now. Alright, their opponent, the 456 Squadron, made it to the playoffs for the first time since Season 2, and they have the reigning MVP Cyber Sans. But let's talk about their all-star leadoff. It's going to be Captain Funsize. And actually, no, Captain Funsize didn't make the All-Star game. My apologies, but he definitely was an improvement to what they had before. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see the reigning MVP? Are you ready to see the reigning MVP in Cyber Sans? Let's bring him in real quick. Here he is. Yes, that trade was totally worth it. I mean, I think for me it was a horizontal move. That plus, the other day I actually managed to reach out to Ikaba, so more than likely after this season I just had to endure 1 season of somewhat solid Byleth play, but then afterwards I get Crony back. So I don't need to worry too long. Yes, B Swordfighter MVP in Cyber Sans. Alright, this 456 Squadron, they still have their King Deity on the roster in AMC Hammer. So let's find AMC Hammer real quick. Can't touch this. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna get striked if I keep doing songs. Alright, so the 4th slot is gonna be a slot where the Squadron is gonna need to find some sort of replacement after losing Mediafire to retirement. But one possible option is going to be this rookie Zelda from Half Mario. Where is Starlight? Here she is. Alright, the 5th and final Amiibo is going to be their closer from last season, Nightmares Pyramithra Grayscale. Had a pretty solid closing session, but thing is, the Squadron, with all the KOs that Cyber Sans and Mediafire racked up, they didn't really need Grayscale in the closing position. Very similar situations as we saw. But alright, here we go. There is the Grayscale. So, it's going to be Duolingo, Bloodflame, House, Nokotan, and Greg versus Captain Funsize, Cyber Sans, AMC Hammer, Starlight, and Grayscale. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. I think this is the most 1 AM Amiibo we see on a single team. 3. I think this is the first time we ever had 3 on a single team, but alright. Duolingo versus Kevin Funsize are your leadoffs. Welcome to the Western Conference. This is going to be a team with the 4th overall pick against one of the best teams in the Western Conference, mainly because the Ditto Brios moved over to the East. It is 42-30 right now, 59, 61, 66, 70 to 34 right now is Duolingo. Facing off against her former team, it's going to be 73-42, 78-42 as Kevin Funsize tries going off stage. He's going to come back on for now. It's going to be 78-42. We are going to see off smash, 89-42. It's going to be, that is going to be the white Pikmin onto Duolingo, putting her at 128. 128 to 76 right now. Funsize, does he go high? Down smash, will miss right here. 139 to 77 right now, as that's going to be side special. Funsize going to be off stage again, and we see another side B, and Duolingo getting the leadoff win against our former team. So here comes the reigning MVP Cyber Sands. 27 KOs in the regular season, the most of any Amiibo ever, as now it's going to be Blood Flame coming out for the Fabled Fairies. It's going to be 0 to 20 right now. We are going to see 0 to 38 right now, as Blood Flame with those thorns, going to be 0 to 12 right now. 12 to 38, we are going to see the side B. 32 to 38, we see Blood Flame, down tilt, off special. The reigning MVP Cyber Sands is at 68% against the Leader of Justice. It's going to be 32 to 68 as we see down air. Throwing Thorn, getting some damage, 32 to 84, but that down air right there, Blood Flame will stay on the stage, 52 to 84. No forward smash out of the parry, interesting decision, but that forward smash will be a KO as the Blood Flame will get rid of the reigning MVP. So the reigning MVP is shut down in this game. That had been an issue with him during the postseason against the Time Zone Squad. We'll talk about that during a later stream, but it's going to be 83 to 33 as Blood Flame already putting MC Hammer at 53%. 101 to 53, Blood Flame as the Mithra coming back. It's going to be 102 to 70 as MC Hammer. Oh no, he gets a footstool on Blood Flame. She will not come back. So House AMD, after 2 seasons with the Boston Brawlers, is here with a brand new team. It is 13 to 103. He had a rough stretch in his career when he was with Boston, but he will get a KO here. Back when he was with the Ceiling Fans, he had been a solid core piece of the team, but now he has to face off against a rookie Starlight. 3 versus 2 with the Fabled Fairies in the lead. It is going to be 49 to 8 right here. We see Starlight waiting, jumping around. 49 to 19 right now as House AMD. I said ever since last year I was going to fix him, but he, yeah, I still haven't fixed him. So he's still in his old Ceiling Fan Boston Brawler form, but let's see what side of House MD comes out with this new team. Is it 68-36 right now? Jab, jab, jab. Making it 81-36. 81 to 51 right now, but we see a back throw. 81 to 61. Starlight back onto the stage, but it's going to be up throw from her, followed by, do we see up air? We do not see an up air. Interesting decision right there. Down special, 96 to 76, as we see going to be just the forward smash right there. That's going to get rid of House MD, and here comes Nokotan, acquired in a trade from the Time Zone Squad. Side B, Starlight at 103. We see the down tilt. We are going to see instead it's going to be side B, 4 to 119, and a forward smash right here. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 for Grayscale. 4 to 0 right now. We see a forward smash getting parried. Down tilt, forward smash, 4 to 28. Neutral B, Grayscale already at 51. Side B gonna get shielded right there. It's gonna be down smash, 21 to 51. We see a side B getting shielded right there. It's gonna be 21 to 70 after the neutral special. We see Nokotan only at 21. Now I'm gonna be at 37. Keep in mind, Greg is still in the back for the Fabled Fairies, as that is a switch to Mithra. It is 37 to 99. We see up B getting some damage, 55 to 99 right here. Instead, it is going to be just a neutral down B. Does not break the shield. 64 to 99. Chip damage from the up B, 64 to 114. As we see up next, it's going to be side B getting shielded. Neutral B going to miss. 6-7, 81 to 114. It's going to be neutral air. Neutral B had missed right there. 85 to 114. Forward tilt. Grayscale off stage. Still in middle, but going high. It's going to be an up smash right there. And the Fabled Fairies will win this game 5 to 3 to kick off their preseason. So Nokotan is able to get 2 KOs for the Fabled Fairies here, as we see back and forth until Nokotan takes action and control of the game. Alright. So a 5-3 victory for the Fabled Fairies to start off their expansion franchise. One of 3 expansion franchises here in the Western Conference. Up next, we're going to see the Dratini Domain against a revamped Time Zone Squad team. Dratini Domain, we did not get a roster order in time, so the roster is going to be slightly randomized, but I totally expect a new roster order by the next round, so we'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's get to it. So Time Zone Squad, they are still going to be on Umbra Clock Tower, so let's go over to Umbra Omega. Their biggest loss this offseason, even though trading Pancakes was voluntary, Crony is going to be the big loss for the Time Zone Squad this season. Let's see, we will start by finding that roster for the Dratini Domain expansion franchise, as Just a Guy's Piranha Plant Spike, a rookie, is going to be the leadoff for this Dratini Domain team. So let's find Just a Guy real quick. Just a Guy, he is Just a Guy. Let's see, oh, there's Spike. Alright. Now keep in mind, the preseason is a Swiss bracket, so if you won in the previous round, you will play someone who also won in the previous round up next. The second amiibo is going to be Yobenis, Crunchy's Ganondorf. I think the last time we got some big starting action was Season 3 back with the 8-bit bots who folded after one season. Let's find Yobenis real quick. Here he is. The third amiibo for the team is one of the big acquisitions here. This was an acquisition in the expansion draft, acquiring Jocelyn's Byleth Power, who was unprotected from the Natsuki lovers. Let's find that Byleth real quick, as we can see and wait. J-O-A, J-O-C, J-O... Oh, you gotta be kidding me, I never... Oh, dear. I gotta fix that. The amiibo are there, I just, still have the dead name on there. Damn. Frandy. Let me, put Frandy's King Dedede in real quick. Frandy, where are your King Dedede? Funsel Ford. Frandy submitted 3 amiibo to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, Rookie General Manager, Rookie Trainer for the Squad Track Draft League. Let's see, here's the King Dedede on this team, Dratini Domain. We're going to see the Byleth and Mennite together with Holy Army of Fergus in about 3 games from now, so that'll be after the second intermission. The C is Uncle... Wait. C is hard. Funko Ford. Wait. I'm trying to think. I only watched the first season of Gravity Falls. Is it a reference to Gravity Falls? I'm trying to think. I only watched the first season, but I think I know some spoilers about it afterwards. Yep. Okay. That's what I figured. Yeah. Because let's see. Grunkle Stan has like a brother or something like that. You know what? Wait. Grunkle Skunkle wins the Funko Bunkle. That's it. Dratini Domain's gonna win the championship. Sorry, folks. It's over. Come back in August 28th, when we crown the champion. Alright, Aussie is going to be the 5th and final amiibo. Amalgamates Olimar amiibo. I believe this is the first time he gets some screen time here. But as per the Time Zone Squad, major vertical movements, but also some other movements too. We are going to see in the leadoff position, it's going to be Rin Penrose, 1AM's Lucina amiibo. So let's find that Lucina real quick. Where is he? The Time Zone Squad has 11 amiibo on their roster, and they will need to release one between now and the end of the preseason, when the regular season begins. And it might be that leadoff game. We'll have to wait and see. The rookie second round pick for Your Worst Nightmare, sorry, not Your Worst Nightmare, but for the Time Zone Squad was Nightmare's Dark Pit Alistor. We had just mentioned in the previous game that the Time Zone Squad, they traded away Nokotan to get a second round pick, and this second round pick was Alistor. Alright. We'll see, because keep in mind, there has been a surge in Pit and Dark Pit usage starting in Season 5 with the likes of Eon's Pow, Seraphim having that breakout season. There was also a 910 on Carvin Show's team. Did 910 play? No, 910 hasn't played yet, but I think he is starting today. Alright. In slot number 3 is going to be Crunchy's Robin. Let's find that Robin real quick. Where is it? Echo Narmi. Yep. Economy. Yeah, economy. Yeah, I think I just got it now. Economy. Nightmare's Piranha Plant Nightmare Virus going to be the 4th amiibo real quick. So let's find Nightmare Virus real quick. Where are they? Yes, Crunchy submitted the new Robin. Yeah, I was expecting Echo Nart too. I didn't realize it's different Robin. So I might do a little something about that real quick. Because Crunchy had submitted the new Robin as a bin update, not as a separate amiibo, so I'm like, oh dear. Because Crunchy says submitted the new Robin as a new Robin, and me getting Echo Nart would have been just Echo Nart. I'm gonna, I'll make that little fix after this or something like that. or Econart will probably be released and become a free agent. I'll reach out to Crunchy after this. It's a preseason, so I'm not too worried about today's game. But definitely gonna get that sorted by the regular season. So for now, Econami will play, but I still have Econart just in case. So we'll wait, we'll see. Because Econart hasn't played since Season 4, back when he was with Toronto. No, sorry, not Toronto, but the Fantasy Feed Enthusiast. Had a breakout season with the Fantasy Feed Enthusiast. Alright, the 5th and final amiibo is going to be that Byleth acquired in the 4-team trade involving Dublin, Detroit, and Holy Army. It is going to be Ascent MLO, a championship-winning Byleth who won the championship back in Edmonton in Season 3 before the multiple relocations. Alright, Spike, Yobenis, Power, Funko Ford, Aussie versus Rin Penrose, Alistor, Econami, Nightmare Virus, and Ascent. You know what? Trying to think. Should I use Econart or Econami? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch the Robin. I'm gonna switch the Robin to the Robin I was kind of expecting to be using this regular season. We'll use Econart for today, and we'll talk about introducing Econami real quick. Yeah, so we're gonna switch to Crunchy's old Robin for now, but don't worry. Crunchy's new Robin, we're gonna make sure Crunchy's new Robin does get introduced for now, but for now, Econart, the old Robin, will play for the Time Zone Squad. We will probably just throw Economy later on as a new addition, but still eligible to play this season. Alright, for now, Spike, Yobenis, Power, Funko Ford, Aussie versus Rin Penrose, Alistor, Econart, Nightmare Virus, and Ascent. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. Press the A button one more time. Leadoffs are Spike versus Rin. So, let's address the elephant in the room real quick. Rin has a new VTuber model, which means I need to make a new Rin Penrose amiibo. It is definitely not going to be a Mii Sword Fighter. I'm thinking probably a Mii Brawler so I can get like the customizable look, all that. That's what I think the vampire garb that I use on Nogutan could probably fit for the new design. Thing is, I won't be able to get that blue streak of hair, but it's going to be 24 to 76, 24 to 85 right now is Rin off stage at 99% right now. Spike has that Poison Cloud available. We're going to see side special. 53 to 99 right now is Rin. Tries to go off stage, does not land at down air. Instead, it's going to be forward tilt. 66, 79 to 99 is Rin. Is going to damage again, but it's going to be 79 to 88, 118. Rin still alive for now. Down B again, going to miss right there. 94 to 119 as we see a up throw here. Will not get rid of Rin quite yet. It's going to be 94 and a forward smash from Rin. That's going to be a leadoff win from the Lucina. But immediate revenge KO from Yobenis is going to be the long tenured Ganondorf versus the rookie Alistor. So it's going to be 6.7, 23 to 12 right now as we see get up attack, 23-21. Forward smash from Alistor. Going to be 39 to 21, 48 to 21. Going to be down throw, forward air, 70 to 21 right now is the pit. Oh, the dark pit getting hit by the up special right there. 70 to 42 right now. We're going to see forward throw, 84 to 42 right now as it's going to be just the Alistor. He is stalling off stage just a little right now, but we see forward throw. 96 to 42 right now. Up B, it's going to be 96 to 60 right here as Alistor doesn't go for a side B. He will go for a forward smash instead, and that will get rid of Yobenis. So Power, Jocelyn's Byleth coming out right now. It's going to be 0 to 75 as we are going to see the forward tilt. 0 to 87. Alistor trying to go for this neutral beast on the way back. Does not land any quite yet, but forward smash. Neutral air was attempted. 16 to 98. We're going to see up next down tilt, up air. Alistor will survive for now. It's going to be 16 to 124. The Time Zone Squad, that's going to be KO against Alistor, and Econart will come out for the Time Zone Squad now. Acquired through free agency. It's going to be 39, 46 to 9 right now as we are going to see just the side special. 49, 69 to 9 right now as we see 69 to 10. Up smash, 69 to 30. It is going to be neutral B, 80, 30 right now. It's going to be 80 to 41. We see the side special, 85 to 41. We are going to see up next. It is going to just be forward smash, down throw, forward air, 85 to 62 as it's going to be forward tilt. 85, 75, Econart coming back onto the stage. It's going to be out of parry, attempting a neutral special there. Weird decision from the Robin as we're going to see 89 to 93, 89 to 108 right now as Econart. It's going to be down tilt, it's going to be up air, and that is 2 KOs from Power right here as Nightmare Virus coming out for the Time Zone Squad. This is part of his second stint with the team. It's going to be 122 maximum poison damage against this Byleth. 132 to 1 right now as we see forward smash. Not going to land quite yet. Up smash will get rid of the Byleth as now Funko Ford comes out for Dratini Domain. It is 0 to 54 right now. 0 to 54 as Nightmare Virus already taking some big damage. 0 to 64. It's going to be up next. Up tilt after the up tilt. 0 to 76. It's going to be a down special which gets parried, but that's going to be some poison damage right there. 52 to 76. More poison damage. We see up tilt getting shielded. That one is going to land this time though. 56, 58, 73, 91 to 87 right now is Nightmare Virus trying to get a second KO. He will not get it quite yet. 108 to 87. We see a forward smash. He gets away with it. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 for Ascent MLO. He will miss that up smash right now, but this second one will land, so it's going to be 1 versus 1. Aussie versus Ascent. It's going to be 19 to 0 right now, as the former champion is going to be 34 to 10. We see him coming back onto the stage. Going to be forward smash. 834, 39. We see neutral air into the forward tilt. Sorry, dash attack into a side special. 71 to 39. 71 to 54. We are going to see down smash missing from Ascent right there. 71 to 66. Up smash Ascent at 89. 71 to 89. As we are going to see up next, going to be the jab, jab, jab. 83 to 89 right here. As we are going to see Aussie coming back onto the stage, but the down smash hits on the way back, and the Time Zone Squad Ascent with the 1 versus 2 as they win this game 5 to 4. Alright, it's a 5-4 victory for the Time Zone Squad as we see back and forth with that Rin leadoff until Power gets 2 KOs. Echo Narc did not get a KO, but Nightmare Virus, Funko Ford, they get KOs, and Ascent able to bring it back with the 1 versus 2. If Ascent can get back to his Edmonton form, the Time Zone Squad is going to be fine until they can get Crony back next season. Alright, we have one more game until our second intermission. That's going to be the Floppy Flamers versus the Bots. What does BOT stand for? Bad Opinion Tellers, formerly known as a Fantasy Feet Enthusiast. This implies that having a foot fetish is a good opinion. We will discuss the ethics of that later on. Alright, let's see. No, they are not on Small Battlefield anymore. The Bad Opinion Tellers have rebranded with a brand new general manager in the form of Duke Fizzle. Their home stage for this brand new season is going to be Wily Castle Omega Form. Welcome. Last game before our second intermission. Make sure you get food, drinks, all of that. This second intermission might be a little too short to get gasoline, but y'all should definitely refill gas tonight before gas prices go up tomorrow. And when gas prices go up tomorrow because of the things America's doing right now, I told you so. Get gas. Get backup gas. In fact, get backup gas. Get the third string gas. Alright. So the Floppy Flamers are the last expansion team to be showcased for today. They are going to be on the road against the Bad Opinion Tellers. So originally, this team had an expansion bid a couple seasons ago, but had to drop out due to unrelated reasons. We are going to see Failnut as that leadoff though. Spent the first 4 seasons with the Dynamic Divorce, including a Season 1 championship. Gets sent over to Detroit in the waiver wire system in Season 5. Has a pretty solid year, but Detroit, they wanted farmed back, so they get farmed back in the Failnut after multiple trades. He ends up here with the expansion franchise Flamers. Cicada, Steve, Memory, rotation starter for the Ditto Burritos is going to be on a new home here with the Flamers too. Alright. The selection of this Alex is what allowed the Ditto Burritos to keep the Natos on the roster because of the expansion protections. When you lose an Amiibo, you get to protect another. Alright, let's see. The third Amiibo for this team, going to be Dryker this time. Not going to be the Link. The Link is still with Holy Army, formerly known as Grand Army. This is going to be the Zelda. Oh, it's going to be Mrs. Biden. Mrs. former Vice President. Sorry, not Vice President. Vice President was Harris. Former First Lady. Let's see. Fourth Amiibo is going to be Loaded Diaper. Staples is Sephiroth Amiibo. Let's find out Loaded Diaper real quick. Loaded Diaper. You know what? Only Roderick could host a party with no alcohol and still have the absolute banger. Like, that's how legendary Roderick was in the movies. I know the movie was PG and you can't show alcohol in those movies, or at least minors drinking alcohol, but still, Roderick rules. And Bong is going to be the 5th and final Amiibo. As soon as I can find Bong real quick. Rep Jam's Piranha Plant Amiibo, former member of Carbon Show's team. Did not get any starts in a long time, so here he is on a new team thanks to the expansion draft. Let's bring him in and let's show him the way to a brand new roster. The bench for this expansion team features Hero Sword, Holy Wars N2, and Wigglytuff. But let's talk now about the bad opinion tellers. So, they did lose Greg to the expansion draft, meaning they do need to figure out a new potential leadoff. However, this team had operated on the 1-2 punch of Eon's Pal and Lego Batman, so let's try experimenting with something here the preseason. Ladies and gentlemen, a pit leadoff in Eon's Pal. So, back in Season 4, the Fantasy Feet enthusiast at the time had this Mii Sword Fighter named Ice Eater 40. She was withdrawn from the league after one season, so let's see if the Mii Sword Fighter experiment can work again. This Mii Sword Fighter comes from a much more tenured trainer this time. It is going to be Miyuki, Nightmares' Mii Sword Fighter Amiibo, the rookie. Alright, so, one fun fact. I have two Zeldas in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Both of them did not start all last season, but we are going to see some screen time for one of them right here. Let's see, it's going to be the one that's been in the league all the way since Season 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we love watching Yuri. The fourth Amiibo in this team is going to be Lego Batman, Deus' Byleth. Trading power to get Lego Batman was one of the best trades this team has ever done, because Red plus Blue at the time really wanted to get that Byleth Amiibo. We just saw the Byleth now on the Dratini domain. New franchise made it to the move but did not play during Season 5 when the Natsuki Lovers did make it to the playoffs. But Lego Batman, where is she? Lego Batman, I know you're somewhere. You need to get another 20 KO season, Lego Batman. Alright, the fifth and final Amiibo is still on this roster. It's going to be Amalgamate's King Dedede Bis Corvette. Had not gotten too much action last season with the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, but now with the bad opinion tellers can get that playtime. Alright, Floppy Flamers versus the bad opinion tellers. It's Fail Not, Memories, Mrs. Biden, Loaded Diaper, and Bong versus Eon's Pal, Miyuki, Yuri, Lego Batman, and Bis Corvette. For those of you who are rooting for the bad opinion tellers, please tell me a bad opinion. The leadoff game is going to be interesting as Fail Not, he has been used as a leadoff before back in the Dynamic Divorce days, but this is going to be the first time forever he gets used in that position. Fail Not versus Eon's Pal in the leadoffs. Eon Amiibo versus the Eon Pal. Thank goodness we finally get some Mega Man music in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. I had been dying for some Mega Man music. If only someone can get F-Zero next season. Going to be 27-43 as we see Eon's Pal coming back onto the stage. That Mega Man 4 melody is probably the best way to lead off this stage. 27-83 as Fail Not, he's probably going to be a future Hall of Famer when everything is said and done with the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. He will go for that forward smash right there, and he will get rid of Eon's Pal only at 27%. So here comes Miyuki, the rookie. She is going to need to deal some damage on Fail Not, and that's what she does, putting this Byleth at 71. 71-24 right now. We are going to wait and see. Neutral air, dash attack into a side B. Miyuki going to be at 60% right now as we see up tilt. Do we see up air? No up air quite yet. It's going to be jab, jab, jab. 71-85 as we are going to wait for NC as it's going to be up tilt. Do we see the up air? We don't see the up air. Instead, blurring blade from Miyuki. 85-100 right now. Miyuki gonna wait, try to go for a down B. Fail Not taking his time. We see forward tilt, able to catch that dash attack. 100 each right now, but it's gonna be the bad opinion tellers. They are down one Amiibo right now against the Floppy Flamers. It is gonna be 126-100 right now. Fail Not coming back onto the stage. It's gonna be side B getting parried. Down smash that's gonna miss because there was enough distance to separate her from the down smash. 126-111. Down tilt, up air, not gonna land quite yet. Miyuki is still alive, but down tilt, up air, that one's gonna miss too. 126-131, and Miyuki is able to get that KO. It's gonna be Memories coming out. Cicada's Steve Leo, who used to be on the Ditto Burritos, now here with a new team, and now here comes Yuri. Her first action since Season 4. 32-31 right now. Down tilt, we see down tilt missing that time. Down air, Yuri with the forward smash. 72-44, we see the down air attempted from Yuri. It's going to be 32-44. That's a forward smash right there. That's not going to get rid of Memories quite yet, but she will have to electric back, and she does make her way back safely. 92-66 right here. Ideally, you do want to get this KO as soon as you can, Yuri, because if not, if you get KO'd, it turns into a 4 versus 2. 139 to 66 right now. Down B attempted, does not land. 139 to 66. Yuri does have a little bit of down B sprinkled in. And oh, Yuri got caught in the minecart. She's off stage. She's going to come back onto the stage. And Memories, able to mine some stone tools. She's going to mine. She has iron available, but the minecart gets reflected. Able to jump off before the reflection could hurt her. 141 to 100. That minecart will get rid of Yuri. And it's going to be a 4-2 lead for the Floppy Flamers over the Bad Opinion Tellers. Lego Batman coming out right now. Jab, jab, jab. That's KO number 1 as we see Mrs. Biden. Watch out. It's Lego Batman. 0 to 35 right now. Striker Zelda Amiibo coming out. 13 to 35. Side B, Biden at 35. It's going to be dash attack. 52 to 35. Biden comes back onto the stage. It's going to be forward smash right there, putting Biden at 77%. 77 to 36 as Lego Batman shows why she is the best amiibo on this team. Biden at 114. Biden at 127. And that's going to be 2 KOs from Lego Batman to even things up. Loaded Diaper coming out right now. The rookie for the Floppy Flamers. It's going to be neutral B attempted, does not land. 14 to 63. Down tilt, 24 to 74. We see Lego Batman coming back onto the stage. Up tilt, Batman at 91. Up throw, up air, loaded diaper at 50% right now. We're going to see forward tilt. We see a side B out of that parry. Loaded diaper at 68 as Lego Batman wants to try to get that hat trick. It's going to be side special, wing, active, forward loaded diaper. We're going to see up next, going to be jab. It's going to be out of parry. Side B, going to get shielded right there. It's going to be a down throw here, followed by out smash. Does not do anything. 87 to 123. Lego Batman avoiding the out smash, and there's a hat trick from Lego Batman. It's a 1 versus 2 from Bong. Originally a 4-2 lead for the Floppy Flamers. They are down 1-2. Now going to be 1 versus 1. Bong versus Biz Clarvette. Who will get the game-winning KO in this preseason match? It's going to be 24, 35, 50 to 13 right now as we see dash attack. Gonna miss right there. Forward throw. It's going to be the spike ball. It's going to land actually. 50 to 45. Up throw. Up air. 50 to 71. 66 to 71. It's going to be a get-up attack, 66 to 83. We are going to see forward smash, not going to land quite yet. 79 to 91. This Corvette, forward tilt, 88 to 91. That side B is going to hit Bong. Up B attempted. Will not try to do anything too crazy. 103 to 91. We wait, and we see as the up smash, the Floppy Flamers are going to hang on to their 4-2 lead as they win this game 5-4. A hat trick from Lego Batman is not enough to undo this lead. Memories, 2 KOs, Bong able to win the 1 versus 2, spoiling that Lego Batman hat trick as Failnot had gotten that leadoff win. Miyuki responsible for the other KO of the Bad Opinion Tellers. That's Squad Strike. You can get a 3 KO performance, but you can't have it spoiled. Failnot knows a thing or two about that. He did that. Got out of 1 versus 4 lead for Detroit, and then Nachos with that 1 versus 4 comeback for the Chaos Corp. So Failnot knows a thing or two about 3 kill performances being spoiled. Alright, so this is going to be the second intermission for tonight. We'll come back in about 5 to 10 minutes. The last 4 games are all going to be Western Conference, as we will see Carbon Show's team versus the Nazi Lovers, Holy Army of Fergus versus Mid-Class Nation, Tax Fraudulence versus Detroit, and it closings out the Dark League versus Green Bay. Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume in 5 to 10 minutes. Go get water, go refill your gas tank, go do whatever, get a silly little snack, silly little treat, whatever. But we will see you in 5 to 10 minutes when the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League resumes on the 1 AM channel.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Striker Amiibo Draft League. For the third stretch, we have 4 games before the end of the night. The first one here is going to be Carbon Show's team versus the Natsuki Lovers, as we have Samurai X, Carl Magnus, Soldier, 910, and Starless versus Lazaro, Hassan, Abby, Wanda, and Depression. So the Natsuki Lovers, they did submit a roster order, but it was after the deadline. So it's a randomized order for this round, but next round we will see a proper roster order from the Natsuki Lovers. We might see some of those new toys being played with. I'm pretty sure Wanda, Depression, they still might be in those slots. For the top 3, this might be the only time we see those top 3 Amiibo. Might go back to the Fred, Lord, Dude, Yuri trio. We'll have to wait and see. The 3 games after this will be Holy Army versus Mid-Class Nation, Tax Fraudulence versus Detroit, and to close things off, the Dark League versus Green Bay. But for now, this match right here. So Carbon Show's team finished last season with a 3-15 record, the worst in the league, got the first pick after the 6 expansion teams, so that was the 7th pick in the draft. Unfortunately, a bit of a no-show during the draft, so they did not use those picks. Samurai X versus Lazaro will be the leadoff here. And the first damage will be dealt by this Sheik. Samurai X had gotten 10 KOs in the past season for this team. We'll see how she does in the leadoff, as last season she was in that number 4 slot. The roster had been randomly decided once and then just never adjusted. 62 to 31. We will not see Bob playing today, by the way. 62 to 31 as we see the up smash. 910 will be playing today in that 4th slot though. 100 to 31, 101 to 31 as we see the Link with the up smash. That's gonna miss right there. It's gonna be forward smash right here, and that's a leadoff win for Lazaro. In slot number 2, it's going to be Carl Magnus. He was on the bench all last season as a team with 3-15, and that's a critical right there from Carl Magnus. Hassan coming out for the Natsuki Lovers. It's going to be 40. It's going to be 40 to 15 right here. We see side special into a down tilt. 73 on the Carl Magnus as we see side B again, but that one's going to get interrupted. 76, 94 to 26. It's going to be Hassan attempting that down air right there. 94 to 26. We see a side B interrupted by a side B. Forward air, and Hassan, he is going to fall short. So that's 2 kills from Carl Magnus for Carbon Show's team. Abby is going to come out right now for the Natsuki Lovers. Jab, jab, jab. 103. Down air attempted right there. I'm not sure if that would have been enough for a KO or not. 125 to 12 as Carl Magnus makes his way back onto the stage. We're going to see side special. No! It was going to be a fully charged side special, but got interrupted as both Amiibo trade hits. It's going to be 148, 152 to 23. We see Carl Magnus coming back onto the stage. He has 1/4 mana, so he does need to be a little bit conservative with that mana for a second, but it doesn't matter as he gets KO'd. Soldier coming out. Had a career best season this past year with 10 KOs. Going to be 18 to 31 as it's 3 versus 3 right now. 18 to 50. We see a down B. Soldier at 32. He has about half meter right now towards that limit break. He's going to charge it manually. Get to 3/4. 32 to 83. We see forward air attempted as this Cloud will go off stage. It's 50 to 88. He will have to use up speed to come back onto the stage, so no limit attacks. Going to be 59 to 88. We see instead it's going to be up tilt. Do we see up air? No up air instead of forward air from Abby. 73 to 98 as the Sword Fighter has 1 KO already. 73 to 107 down smash. Soldier should be able to come back onto the stage as he does. 86 to 111. 100 to 111 right now. It is going to be neutral B interrupting a dash attack, and that dash attack will actually KO. So Wanda, the rookie, this is Frandy Zelda Amiibo that we forgot to mention. She's on this roster, got selected, I believe, in the 2nd round by this team. It is going to be 101, 116 to 23 as she tried going off stage right there, does not land off stage. It is 116 to 54. We see it's going to be neutral air, dash attack, 116 to 76. 117 to 76 as a side special. Soldier attempts that forward air, does not land a forward air against one. Instead, it is going to be a forward smash. This is going to be a 1 versus 3 for Depression, but he has gotten this scenario 1 before last preseason for Natsuki Lovers. That was against the Novas. That's 9-1-0. Comes out right here for Carbon Show's team. It's going to be 0 to 39. Forward air, 15, 28 to 39. PK Thunder getting some chip down onto 910. 36 to 39. 36 to 50. We're going to see down smash. 50 each right now. This is still a 1-stock lead for Carbon Show's team. 56 to 72 is a pit. Try to go deep a little bit right there. 56 to 72. Instead, we are going to see a back throw. Do we see the Thunder? We see the Thunder, and it's going to be deflected. No, it does hit the pit on his way back. It's going to be 80, 93 to 72 as that off smash will miss right here. Forward throw, depression, off stage. Come back onto the stage now. It's going to be a forward smash. Depression off to the right. 93 to 100. We are going to see up next PK Fire, back throw. Depression will not get caught by any aerials. It is 93, 107, and that will actually KO. It is a 1 versus 1 as it's 0 to 131. Penger's Ganondorf Starless, who should have been the closer last season. It's going to be 0 to 131. 910 had an amazing tenure as a closer last season though, but this is going to be randomized rosters until the order is submitted. Depression still alive at 163. Still no damage from this Lucas onto the Ganondorf. Then we see dash attack, we see PK Fire, 27, down tilt, down special, 49, it's 49 to 172, Depression, can he win the 1 versus 3, 60 to 172, but no, there it is, a down special. Carbon Show's team will hang on as they win this game, 5 to 4. A last stock run was attempted by Depression, trying to get 2 KOs, but 2 KOs from Carl Magnus, 2 KOs from Soldier. It was too much from Carbon Show's team against the Natsuki Lovers. Alright, so Carbon Show's team, pretty good win given what the record was last season, but keep in mind, there was not 1, but 2 teams last season who went 3-15. Up next, we're going to see the other team, Holy Army of Fergus, who went 3-15 last season as Grand Army of the Republic. They are up next when we come back in a second to load those rosters. They are on the road at Mid-Class Nation. Okay, this is probably going to be the last time I bring up that 4-team trade. Actually, no, this is going to be the second to last time I bring up the 4-team trade because there's still just trade needs to play after this. But Holy Army of Fergus in that 3-team trade, they shipped Ascent MLO over to the Time Zone squad, but they managed to get the 3rd overall pick in the draft. They were able to choose Dimitri with that, and honestly, right now, the leadoff for this match is going to be B-Fans Pyramithra Galaxia, so an attempt here at the Pyramithra leadoff. We have seen the Pyramithra leadoff work though. Snake Tails, back with no custody before they were suspended. The team, not the Amiibo, that was a very fun thing to see. Just one of the best leadoffs, just consistently getting those KOs. It was so much fun watching Snake Tails back at Suzaku Castle. Alright, so that is going to be Galaxia. In slot number 2, we're going to see him, the number 3, oh, sorry, not him. Him is on the other team. Him is a Sephiroth Amiibo trained by Joe, him. But no, we are not going to see him, we're going to see him. Dimitri, the 3rd overall pick in the draft, selected by the Holy Army of Fergus. The rookie is expected to captain this team. We also have another rookie from Frandy. It's going to be Bali. Let's find Bali real quick. This is going to be the Meta Knight, as this is a 3-15 team last season, but this is the 3-15 team with lots of promise. We are not going to see the likes of Shiori, John Pickman, or Flavor City playing today, but those could be some contributors here for a rotating roster. In slot number 4, this was one of the biggest draft slides in Season 4, able to be picked up by the Dynamic Divorce, was claimed by Grand Army and waivers, had a pretty strong season here despite the 3-14 record. Jocelyn's Ganondorf Vibin. This could be a key asset for this team. They want to get back to the playoffs for the first time since Edmonton had won the championship in Season 3. The 5th and final Amiibo for Holy Army of Fergus is going to be their leadoff from last season, Dryker's Link Lucero. Let's find Lucero real quick. He was pretty decent as leadoff. I could definitely see the team trying to improve in the leadoff position. That's why they'll probably have a leadoff competition here. But we're going to see 2 starters from last season and 1 to 2 expected starters for this upcoming season. Shiori, who has not made any starts since Season 4, she's got to wait a little while longer. On the other side of things, Mid-Class Nation, the one and only expansion team of the Season 5 draft class, they were having a pretty strong season last year until they collapsed, lost their last 4 games in a row to miss out on the playoffs. But with improvements to the roster, there is a chance that Mid-Class Nation, they could probably make it to the dance this upcoming season. It is going to be harder to make it to the playoffs, as only 6 out of 14 teams in each conference will advance to the playoffs, but let's see. Headstrong. He is going to be that leadoff for this team. Pretty solid leadoff here. I think Headstrong made it to the All-Star game last season, right? I need to double check who my All-Stars were. But the West is crowded with all of ours. Let's see. Yeah, the West is going to be crowded with Olimars, because let's see, we have Greg, Captain Fun Size, we have Headstrong, John Pickman if he comes at Olimar leadoff, maybe, who else, Dan Dory. The West is crowded with Olimar leadoffs. It's going to be so much fun, though. Yep, that's what the preseason is for. That's why I love having a preseason. Only time we didn't do a preseason was the inaugural year, which is where we definitely needed a preseason the most. That's, hey, I capitalized. I managed to go 14-2 that year, so I'm not complaining. Dupe Fizzle, Ice Climber, actually no, it's going to be Mario Dude's Mii Brawler Uzi, as they did get multiple rookie acquisitions, including one trade with the Dylan Kings. Mario Dude's Mii Brawler, and oh yeah, that's right, him is not a member of this team. Him is a member of the Kings. Him with the Kings, not here. And for Uzi, where is that Mii Brawler? Here he is. I don't remember what this Mii Brawler looks like. Is this the one that looks like Mario, or is it someone else? Alright, slot 3, Dupe Fizzles, Ice Climbers. I believe this was the Mr. Irrelevant pick of the draft. It's going to be Eve and Adam. It's not Adam and Eve, it's Eve and Adam. Let's see, where is it? Eve and Adam. Let's see. I want to make one of those Adam and Eve jokes, but I'm gonna mess up the presentation because, like, you know how like homophobes would be like, oh, it's not Adam and Steve, it's Adam and Eve. Like, no. Here's the thing. It's not Adam and Steve. It's Adam and Eve. You wanna know why? Because Eve transitioned. Amalgamate to Meta Knight Spooky is gonna be the next Amiibo right here. Let's see. Where is she? Sorry, where is he? Spooky. And the 5th and final Amiibo is going to be Trunks. This is going to be Dupe Fizzle's Hero Amiibo acquired in a trade from the Dylan Kings. The Kings have made so many trades already. Let's find him real quick. Where is Trunks? Meta Knight in that 4 slot is horrifying. Oh no! That's another thing too. We're definitely going to see way more Meta Knight representation this upcoming season with Bali and maybe Goldfinch getting some more representation. We'll have to wait and see. But where is that hero? Where is Trunks? All the way up here. 2 Dupe Fizzle Amiibo on this roster. Gonna be a fun revamped roster here from Mid-Class Nation, as they do want to make it back to the postseason. But alright. Galaxia, Dimitri, Bali, Vibin, and Lucero versus Headstrong, Uzi, Even Adam, Spooky, and Trunks. Let's get started. Just like Carbon shows, Team Holy Army of Farragates went 3-15 last season, but as Grand Army of the Republic, ZFG's general manager resigned after 1 season, and they relocated to Kalos Pokemon League Battlefield form. First time that stage going to be used since Season 2 when it was used by the Time Zone Squad. Leadoffs are Galaxia versus Headstrong. Mid-Class Nation, by the way, is still playing their games on Final Destination form, which is the Final Destination form of Final Destination. Why is the Final Destination? Because Destination is final. 30-0 right now, 33-0 right now. It's Galaxia taking some big damage already. 49 against this Olimar. This is one of the reasons why Olimar was one of the best leadoffs last season as a whole. And a forward smash right there. This could be a 0 to death, and it will be a 0 to death. Dimitri, down by 1, is gonna have to come out here for the Holy Army of Fairies, already putting 51 onto Headstrong. A big deficit already for the Holy Army. It's gonna be 0 to 70, 0 to 83. Off smash does not land, 26 to 83. Off smash, now Dimitri is taking damage here. He is at 66%. Can he come back to the ground? He will come to the ground. It's gonna be 66 to 83, but he takes that Pikmin damage. He's at 79, 79 to 86, and a down smash. This is gonna be 4 versus 4 now as the rookie Uzi comes out. That is not going to be a broken shield quite yet. It's going to be 79 to 23. Up B, down there will miss right there though. 92 to 38. It's going to be forward smash, and Dimitri with 2 KOs. Holy Army takes the lead. Even Adam comes out right now. It's going to be 92, 104 to 0 right now as rookie versus rookie. It's going to be down smash. Going to be 120 to 0 right now. Down air, 23. But a back throw right here. The ice is going to be 130 to 23. We see dash attack. Dimitri will be KO'd, but here comes Bali. And this is going to be the rookie Meta Knight from Frandy. 0 to 45. Side B, Even Adam still to Popo and Nana. I believe this is a Nana leading Ice Climbers, by the way, as it's 7. Roku Nana, 6-7, 0 to 80 right now. We're going to see down smash, 0 to 92, as there has not been any damage onto this Meta Knight so far, and he is going to get rid of the Popo. No! The Popo comes back to the stage. It's going to be 0 to 115. Both Ices are off stage. He's going to target the main one, though, and the neutral B's, both with a miss. both neutral airs missing, just needed to get a little bit closer in order to get that KO, but instead he finally takes a little bit of damage, and the up B, it misses 2, 4 to 145, 11, 24 to 145, and this up smash giving Holy Army the lead. We have Meta Knight versus Meta Knight, Bali versus Spooky. 49 to 0 right now. We see 54 to 0, 6-7 to 0. We see the neutral air attempted. It's going to be 6-7 to 0, 74, 82 to 0. It's going to be Baldy now the one taking some unanswered damage. He has yet to respond with any damage onto Spooky himself. 106 to 0. We're going to see Baldy, Spooky. We finally see a little bit of damage right there. It's going to be 11, but the side B gets shielded. It's going to be 123 to 11 right now. Neutral air, 134 to 20 right here. We're going to see side special, and that will make this 2 versus 2. So Vibin comes out now for the Holy Army. Going to be 0 to 26. We see 6, 15 to 26, 24, 31 to 26 right here, but that's a missed side B. That's not smash there to punish. Another off smash, 31 to 85, 39 to 85 as we see side special. 50, 85, the Ganondorf able to come back onto the stage. He is vibing. 50 to 85, it is going to be a 4 throw. 50 to 104, down tilt. Spooky at 123, up tilt, not gonna land quite yet. That's a missed up smash. That one is gonna get interrupted. 58 to 133, it's gonna be down tilt, dash attack, side B will miss. This could be a punch right here, and it will be a side special into missed down tilt. Will you see a back throw? 78 to 164, it is gonna be up tilt. It connects! It's a 1 versus 2 for Trunks. Gonna be 78 to 0 right there. We see up smash. Trunks already at 30. It's gonna be 93 to 30, 93 to 56, 93 to 80, and vibing. This could be one Dorial away from winning the game right here. It's thwack. It misses. It does not KO, but it will KO actually, just not the conventional way. Lucero coming out now for Holy Army. It's gonna come down to the last amiibo. 0, 18 to 89. It's gonna be fourth match right there. 18 to 121. Lucero, he goes off stage, but it's not gonna be enough. 18 to 121. We are going to see a smash right here, and Holy Army of Fergus will win 5 to 4. Guys, this is only the preseason. I'm going crazy over the preseason. Dimitri with 2 KOs. After those 2 KOs from Dimitri, it turned into back and forth action with Holy Army coming out on top. Dimitri himself was able to turn around the pace of the game. The rookie is expected to help lead this team to a second championship in franchise history. We'll see what Holy Army does in the next match, and we do want to see if they try the lead opposition, try using another amiibo, whether that's the Meta Knight, maybe they go back to the Link, heck, maybe even a Zelda experiment, kind of what the Novas have with Diabells. We'll have to wait and see how that lead-off game goes. There's 5 rounds expected for this Swiss tournament, but we'll see. But 2 games remain to this preseason round 1. Up next, the Tax Fraudulent, formerly known as the Critical Crashers, versus Detroit, who now have the Season 3 and the Season 4 MVPs. We'll talk a little more about that trade just in a little bit. Okay, now this is going to be the last time I bring up that 4-team trade for tonight. So, there was a 4-team trade. The 4-team trade involved 4 teams, because you kind of need to have 4 teams to have a 4-team trade. Kind of like how in the NBA, there was a 6-team trade today involving like Memphis, Dallas, Washington, like some other random teams. Let me get a sip of water real quick before my throat is definitely going to be messed up after this game. So, Detroit, in their part of this 4-team deal, after losing Coming At Ya, they needed to get a King Deity, so they pursued the former MVP, sending 2 first-round picks. They had gotten a second first-round pick. Sorry, they had gotten the extra first-round pick by trading Failnaught over to the Deadline Kings, and then part of that deal, that allowed the Holy Army Fergus to get Dimitri, who we just saw got 3 KOs. Detroit, they got that 2 first-round picks, sent them to the Time Zone squad, acquired Pancakes. No players were needed, but it had been on the rumor market that if Bloodflame was not taken in the expansion draft, the Time Zone squad would have wanted to get her in the deal too. Alright, we will have the Tax Fraudulents, formerly known as the Critical Crashers. We have yet to see a roster order from Mogman7, so the randomizer has decided, the randomizer has determined, without the use of artificial intelligence, Bird Up will be the leadoff for this team. I don't think random.org uses artificial intelligence. I think they still do the old-fashioned way, like the 97-year-old Dimer. MLL 456 Link, gonna be the second amiibo. This is gonna be Gloom Edge. Gloom Edge has been on this team since the inception of the Critical Crashers, but did not really play last season. Let's find Gloom Edge real quick. He has been all over the place. I remember back when he was on my team as the leadoff, because, man, Season 2 Time Zone Squad was a dark, dark time. Definitely the darkest season. We had the worst record in the league. We really went from best record to worst record in one season. Soy Sauce's King Dedede Chaos King, the former number 2 overall pick, had been used as a leadoff all of last season. Gonna go back to a middle role here for this game. Let's find Chaos King, as let's see if Chaos King can bounce back to that Season 4 form. 2 seasons of the Critical Crashers could not get them into the playoffs, but maybe their fates change with a new team, new name, new general manager, and a new home stage. They will be playing their home games at Saffron City, by the way. I believe the Omega form. Amalgamate's Piranha Plant Rerix, gonna be the 4th amiibo on this roster. Let's find Rerix real quick. Here she is, here she comes, and there we go. The 5th and final amiibo for this team is going to be Finale. Yeah, sorry, usually the finale is how it ends. Half Mario's Meta Knight amiibo. Let's find him real quick. As I said, more Meta Knight representation. I think we're going to see a surge in Meta Knight, as after this season, I definitely want to make a tier list for the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Thing is, we only use A+ and below. Sorry, well, it was A+ and below, now it's B+ and below on the tier list. Like, we have never used anything above B+, the current B+. But let's see. The opponent is Detroit. Oh ho ho. So, the longtime closer for Detroit, Dan Dory, got moved up to the leadoff slot when their pre-existing leadoff in Dekubaba struggled horribly, went 0-6 in the leadoff. But when Dan Dory stepped up, he went 7-3 in the leadoff slot, and here he is, his 2nd season in the leadoff, ever since being the longtime closer. Alright, this is the moment some of y'all have been waiting for. The Season 4 MVP has been reinstated to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, and he is back with Detroit. Yes, every once in a while, it's not fuckers take things away, it's fuckers give things to Detroit. And here is Farmed. The 3rd amiibo for Detroit is the Season 3 MVP, who they had traded for. Nightmares, King Dedede Pancakes, as both of these amiibo have single-handedly set their own record for most KOs in certain seasons. Pancakes had the former record for the regular season KO counts. Farmed still has the total KO count at 35 in a single regular season. That was back in Season 4 when Farmed, Bloodflame, and Coming At Ya had taken this team to the Eastern Conference Finals. Bunsui, Pyramithra, we are replacing Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, who is now a member of the Fabled Fairies. Let's find we are gonna be in Detroit now. Yes, you. The 5th and final amiibo is, this is gonna be a Mithra leading Pyramithra. The 5th and final amiibo, by the way, is going to be MLL meet Swordfighter Herobrine, longtime member of this Detroit roster. Let's find Herobrine real quick, as he is gonna be right here. The Herobrine is real. The Herobrine is real. The Herobrine is real. 2 games left to the preseason round 1 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. It is Bird Up, Gloom Edge, Chaos King, Rerix, and Finale versus Dan Dory, Farmed, Pancakes, we, and Herobrine. 2 MVPs united in Toronto, 2 MVPs more united in Detroit. Bird Up versus Dan Dory are the leadoffs. I am so excited to see what the Detroit team can do this upcoming season. I believe Detroit went 6-12 last season, missed out on the playoffs. The most notorious loss was that blown 1-4 lead that they had suffered, but it's going to be 10-81. Leadoff woes had been part of the issue, but just inconsistency in the middle, because sure, Bloodflame is consistent, but Bloodflame wasn't really consistent enough. That's why she got unprotected in the expansion draft. And that back right there from Bird Up, it's going to be the leadoff. Here comes the Season 4 MVP Farmed, and a down special to show why he is the MVP. Gloom Edge gonna come out right now for the Tax Fraudulence. 21-10. Another down smash. It's gonna be 51-70-10 right now as Gloom Edge. He will come back to the stage, but that is big damage onto this Link. Off smash. 72-32. Down tilt. Off smash. That will not KO quite yet. 105-32 as we are gonna see off smash here. 105-48. Off smash again. 105-66. Farmed with the off smash. That's 2 already for this former MVP. Chaos King gonna come out for the Tax Fraudulence. It is 0-77. Side B, farmed, coming back onto the stage. Side B, it's gonna be side B again. 11-77, 22-31 as farmed. It would be insane if on his first game back from reinstatement, he can get himself a hat trick, and he is getting closer to that. 77 already on the Chaos King. We see up B. We're gonna see neutral air. It does not land, but another throw. 106-77. He farmed. He's gonna wait. He's gonna get out of parry. A forward throw. Chaos King at 114. And there it is. There's a hat trick. 3 KOs from farmed and counting from the former MVP. Rerik's gonna come out for the Tax Fraudulence. 26-77. And farmed. He tried to go for that up B. He was trying to go for those style points. The offstage up B. A deadly move from those violets. I love it. It's gonna be up B. Back air. That's gonna miss. So we're not quite at the 4, but it's gonna be 65-95. Can farmed get a 4 kill performance here? We see jab out of the parry. 77-95. Side B, it is going to miss right here, and there's the up smash. That's gonna get rid of farm, but watch out, it's Pancakes, the season 3 MVP. You thought you had to deal with 1 MVP? Wrong, you had to deal with 2 MVPs in Detroit now. 104-26. It's gonna be 104-36. 48 as Pancakes with the 4 tilt. Rerix at 116. Up tilt. Do we see the up air? We will not see the up air. Instead, it's gonna be forward air from Rerix. 128, 137-60, 137-74, 149-77. We see it as side B, and it's gonna be a 1 versus 3 for finale. The Tax Fraudulence are down big against the double-stacked double MVP Detroit squad. It's going to be 15-102. We see Pancakes off stage right now. It's going to be 28-112, and he will get hit by that back air and KO'd. So now it's going to be we. Yes, we coming out for Detroit. 28-25, 38-25. We see that neutral B, 38-32. It's gonna be forward smash, 55-32. We are gonna see up next the up smash, dash attack, 55-40. Switching to the pyro now, it's gonna be down smash, 55-55 right now. We are gonna see forward smash, 70-55. It's gonna be instead side B. Finale at 94%. We see neutral air 94-64. Side B as Pyra is back in now. 108-64. 108-64. Score remains 108-75, and a back air right there. Detroit will win this game 5-3 with 3 KOs from Farm. And that's why he's the Season 4 MVP. That is why he is the Season 4 MVP right there. That should probably show you why Detroit was more than willing to trade away Failnaught to keep Farmed on the roster with reinstatement. Detroit, they have some huge promise. They want to make it back to the promised land for the first time since Season 4. Can they make it back to the playoffs? Or better yet, can they make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals? The land Farmed once knew. We're going to wait and see, but that's going to be very fun for Detroit. And they are in this Western Conference Finals now, so they're not going to have to go to an Eastern Conference Finals. They're going to have to go to a Western Conference Finals. Let's see. Let's take a look at the West real quick. I already mentioned it, but the West is going to have a bunch of shakeups, because let's see. Squadron may or may not take a step back because of the loss of their Link. Time Zone Squad, some vertical moves might have them take a step back after what they've been doing. Bad Opinion Tellers might take a step back. Natsuki Lovers could be around the same, could take a step back. Detroit could make a leap forward. Green Bay, if the random goes go for them. We could see Holy Army Farragus make a big jump. This is going to be a very fun Western Conference filled with so many question marks, and Detroit could capitalize here in their brand new West. Alright, 1 game remains to the first round of the preseason. It is the Dark League versus Green Bay. So, I did see the RNG machine, what it gave the roster for Green Bay. They got a pretty good roster actually for this first round. I'll show it to you, but first, the Dark League, formerly known as the Cinnabon Splitters. Dark Soul is your new general manager for that team. Let's find the Dark League real quick. Their initials are D-A-R-K for Dark. Luckman's Cloud. Cloud Jr. will be lead off for this team for this first round match. Let's find him real quick. Cloud Jr., Hijkluck for Luckman Cloud. Yeah, Cloud is usually way before the letter L. Alright. The second amiibo is going to be a Rosalina Luma. This is going to be... Originally, this team was going to be inherited by Jocelyn and called the Pauline Superstars, but she had resigned from her post, but the draft had already been done. And with that first round pick, they had acquired Holy Wars' Rosalina and Luma, Pauline herself. So instead of playing at New Donk City as originally planned, they're going to be playing their home games. I believe Battlefield is where they're going to be playing Dark League. But Pauline will still be in action. And the amiibo that we are going to see some new action for is going to be Mr. Boss. Razor Force's Ganondorf had been sitting on the bench this entire time. He is going to be playing here in this preseason match. As soon as we can find Mr. Boss, going to be an interesting one to see. The fourth amiibo for this team is going to be Bunsui's Meta Knight Fight Me. Let's find that Meta Knight real quick. A-B-F-B-O-B, Bunsui Meta Knight Fight Me. Fight Me. And then the fifth and final amiibo is going to be the same closer as we've been seeing even back with the setup on Splitters. It is going to be Half Mario's Link Wet Stick. Where is that Link? Here he is, here he comes, and here he goes. So we're not going to see Sailor Moon, Amazon Lily, Mr. Ninja playing today. The rest of the video, they will be here and there. On the other side, it is going to be Green Bay. We have yet to hear a response from White Cheese ever since he announced that he would be returning, so a randomized roster it is for you. It's going to be Quadruple X as a leadoff though. He led this team in KOs, so we'll see how this Link leadoff goes. Definitely going to be a better situation than what a Corno had done. Had gotten a 3-kill performance in round 1 last season in round 1 and then just fell off again. Beef and Little Mac MacBook though, this Little Mac is insane when he actually gets to play games. He did not play any games last season with Green Bay. That's why they haven't made it to the playoffs ever. Alright. The third amiibo is going to be DeBuffalo's Meta Knight Hola Amigo. Hola Amigo. Another key part of this Green Bay team. Even though they missed on the playoffs, they did have that little bit of win streak going on near the middle of the season. Let's find him real quick. DeBuffalo Meta Knight. Where is he? Hola Amigo. You just saw farm? Yep. There is a reason why Detroit traded away the other one. Yep, he farmed. I would not be surprised if farmed is in the MVP conversation again this year. White Cheese's Me Sword Fighter Bud Knight. He spent the entire rookie season on his bench, but here he is going to make his debut. The fifth and final amiibo for Green Bay will be their usual closer in Pangers, King Dedede, Chuck E. Cheese. Where is that Chuck E. Cheese? Here is the Chuck E. Cheese. Make sure to drive to your local Chuck E. Cheese, as this post is not sponsored by Chuck E. Cheese. I'm just yapping randomly. Alright, last match of the night is going to be the Dark League versus Green Bay, Cloud Jr., Pauline, Mr. Boss, Fight Me, and Wet Stick versus Quadruple X, MacBook, Hola Amigo, Bud Knight, and Chuck E. Cheese. Honestly, kind of fitting that Beer Amiibo goes to Wisconsin. Even though they're still playing their games in space, Cloud Jr. versus Quad X will be the leadoffs. Alright, it is going to be 0, 11, 26, 0 right now as that side B. That's going to be Quad X at 23, 26, 23 right now as we're going to see the up smash not land quite yet. Forward smash, 26 to 46. We see it forward tilt, 26 to 60 right now as that Cloud has 2/3 limit break right now. Forward smash, 26 to 79. Cloud Jr. actually used to be a member of this team back when they were called the Starbreakers. When Michaela was the general manager, she had resigned in the middle of season 3 after a 2-5 record. White Cheese had put in the team on a surge by revamping the roster, but still, this is going to be the 5th year of the league for this team, for Green Bay, formerly known as the Starbreakers. They have yet to make it to the playoffs, as Cloud Jr., he does get a leadoff win. Going to be 41 to 0 right now. The limit break will go unused as MacBook He is insane when he plays. 81 to 12. We see down smash not landing quite yet. Defense Little Mac. 81 to 25. We see the dash attack. 81 to 38 as Cloud almost there towards a limit break. Little Mac, he's about 2/3 the way there, 3/4 the way there towards a KO punch. It's gonna be limit break available right now. KO punch almost available. It's gonna be KO punch is available, but he KOs without the KO punch. Pauline coming out right now, but this could result in some big damage. Gonna be armor attack. Gonna be 22 to 83, and no KO punch from this Little Mac. It's gonna be 22 to 111. We see a forward smash not landing quite yet. 22 to 118, as we're going to see forward smash getting shielded right there. 22 to 130. This is Holy Wars' Rosalina and Luma, by the way. 22 to 141. Off smash. 40 to 145. It's going to be up next. Forward tilt. 54 to 145, and a KO punch is available for MacBook now when Pauline comes back onto the stage, but Pauline starting off just a little bit. 81 to 145, it's going to be MacBook. Does he go for the KO punch? He goes for up smash instead, does not land it, but that one will land. That is 2 KOs from this Little Mac, as the KO punch is still available against Mr. Boss. Side B, KO punch still available, and we will not see it get used. It will be a KO. It is 3 versus 3 now, as now Hola Amigo coming out onto the stage. 0 to 0 right now. Down smash, side B from the Mr. Boss. 12, 49. Mr. Boss says Hola Amigo, 49%. Gonna be 23 to 49. We see 31, 35, 35 to 66 right now. Hola Amigo, side special. 51 to 66. It's gonna be side B, gonna miss right there. 51 to 66, 61 to 66, but this Meta Knight, he will go off stage and he misses neutral air. 61 to 66 right here. It's gonna be a down special. No, it's a side B that missed from the Meta Knight. That one's also gonna, no, this one lands actually. 69 to 66, 69 to 78. We see Mr. Boss, he will shield. No, he will not shield a side B, and he gets hit by the neutral air, and he is gonna fall short. Hola Amigo with that KO, but now Fight Me comes out, so it's gonna be Fight Me versus Hola Amigo, as Fight Me is a Meta Knight for the Dark League. 11 to 92. We see 15 to 92 right here. 15 to 105. We're gonna see the neutral air. It's gonna be neutral air attempted right here. Some off-stage shenanigans. Both Meta Knights come back onto the stage. 26 to 113. 26 to 115. 41 to 115. Up air. 46. 56 to 127. We're gonna see up special. Fight Me at 72% right here is going to be up air. 72 to 132. Side B is gonna miss right there from Hola Amigo, and it's gonna be up smash right here. Fight Me at 87, 88, 95% right now. We're gonna see neutral air and Hola Amigo. 2 kills from him as well. Wet Stick has a 1 versus 3 for the Dark League. It's gonna be 5, 9, 15, 23 to 143. We see no offstage shenanigans attempted right there. That could have possibly been the dagger right there, but instead up smash. Here comes Bud Knight. It's going to be 23 to 0 right now, as this Mii Sword Fighter could potentially put the dagger in the game, allow Green Bay to win. It is 23 to 44, 42 to 44, 57 to 44. We see Bud Knight, he's taking damage now. 57 to 77. It's going to be 57 to 77. Up smash, it actually does land that third hit. 57 to 100. 58 to 100. We wait. We see forward air. 58 to 119. It's going to be off stage. Both Link and Mii Sword Fighter come back on. Up tilt. Bud Knight at 140. Can Wet Stick make this a 1 versus 1? 64 to 144, 64 to 153. We wait, we see up air, we could see down air. Wet Stick at 88. It is going to be 88 to 153, but out of the parry, it's a forward throw. 97 to 153. Wet Stick come back onto the stage. 97 to 163. We see a down special. Wet Stick off stage. 115 to 163. It's going to be down tilt. 125, and there's the up smash. Green Bay will win this game 5 to 3. Oh yeah, that's a Bud Knight right there. Alright, so that's going to do it for preseason round 1, as we see 2 kills from Backbuck, 2 kills from Hola Amigo, and the game winner from Bud Knight. Cloud Jr., Mr. Boss, Wet Stick, they get 1 kill each for the Dark League in their inaugural game. We'll see if they shuffle their roster up a little bit for the next round. Alright. For those of you wondering, Dark League rebranded teams. Dark League, formerly known as Cinnabon Splitters, Tax Fraudulence, formerly known as the Critical Crashers, Holy Army of Fergus, formerly known as Grand Army of the Republic. Who else had gotten rebranded? Let's see. I think that was it for the rebrands, right? Oh yeah, Bad Opinion Tellers, formerly known as the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. All 4 rebranded teams are in the Western Conference. Alright, so I don't know what the preseason round 2 matchups are going to be. We'll have to figure that out on the Discord server, because I actually forgot to make the bracket link. I'll make that bracket link. I'll show what they are. Preseason round 2 will be on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, so 9 p.m. for those of you on the East Coast. For those of you living in the Pacific Coast, that is going to be 6 p.m. And for those of you living in Europe, why are you up at 2 to 3 in the morning? I appreciate it, but please just watch the VOD. Alright, get your sleep, unless you are waking up to go to your early morning job. Alright, with that said, thank you for coming. Y'all have a nice night. We will see you Thursday night for preseason round 2. The reason we are not doing streaming tomorrow is because I am attending a pre-release event for the upcoming Pokemon set, Pitch Black. I really want to get that Darkrai card because, ooh, my favorite illustrator in TCG is Akira Igawa. She has like crazy illustrations. But that Darkrai is going to be the #1 chase. I'm screwed. Alright. We saw 3 hat tricks, I believe. We saw Zerby with a hat trick. We saw, let's see, who else had a hat trick? Farmed and Lego Batman. So Farmed, Lego Batman, and Zerby. 3 Amiibo with 3 hat tricks, 1 each. Alright. That's going to be it. Preseason round 2, we'll have those matchups posted either tonight or tomorrow morning. Stay tuned. Thank you, folks. Hopefully we can hit 450 subscribers by the end of this season. We got 4 rounds left of the preseason, and after the preseason, we're hoping to start the regular season sometime next week. As of right now, the plan is round 2, Thursday, round 3, Friday, round 4, late on Sunday, because I'm going to another pre-release event for the same Pokemon set at another store. So it's going to be in the afternoon, late evening, but I mean, I can like maybe straight at 9. Then Monday will probably be preseason round 5, get like a day or 2 for teams to cut down. And the regular season, I'm hoping that we can start the regular season next week, because it is long overdue to start the regular season. Next season, I am just going to start opening the draft pool expansion draft bids as soon as we get to the playoffs. But alright, thank you all for coming. We will see you on Thursday night. This is 1AM signing off as you just watched the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.